Yeah. West side, Check. Top grab.
You're my blessing. Woo. Answer to my questions. I'm very destined to be together. Baby, you're my blessing. The answer to my questions. Whenever I'm stressing, I know that our love will last forever.
Praying that this nigga kill. Pray I got a problem with the ops, you give a nigga still. Pray my old homie never snitching, that's my nigga still. Pray if I don't come through for the team, then all my niggas will. Pray that I got food up on my plate, I pray I get a meal. Praying that my chips fall. Pray I turn my grow into a hooper. Pray that bitch ball. Pray if Andrew ever got a problem, that I get called. Cause my teammates turn their back on niggas. Got me on my Chris Paul. I pray that I don't crash out. I pray that I don't lose my breath making it and pass out. I'm praying that I see it all. I pray I got a glass house. I pray my wife ain't doing girls night and got her ass out. I'm praying I ain't assed out. I'm praying for my ops too. Praying they ain't dissing niggas. I pray it ain't the same shit. I'm praying that they different niggas. Praying I get led now. Pray that when I kick it with the homies, it ain't no feds round. Pray that I got crumbs coming. Pray that I got bread now. I did some shit and let myself down. Claim to be hot as hell. Out here having meltdowns. Time to go up with all the times that I done fell down. I swear it got me praying to my God. I need some help now. All I gotta do is pray, yeah. I hope you hear me. All I could do is pray, yeah. I hope you hear me. I never had a finish. Always killing it from start to start. This is how you keep it real. This shit is my heart to heart. I'm praying that I reach goal. Pray my niggas raise their kids right and that they teach code. Pray I go in beast mode. Pray I never trust my peeps again because my peeps told. Pray my fans treat me like they do when niggas meet cold. I'm praying that I say the real. I'm praying if my niggas have a problem, they gon' spray the steel. I pray them niggas made a meal. I'm praying that this job good. I'm praying that the pay is real. I pray I don't be Geechee Gotti. I pray that I can pay the bills. I'm praying that this real love. Praying it ain't lust now. I'm happy with a plain Jane, but praying for a bust down. Pray I'm not a small Jag. Pray my shit a truck now. And shout out to the hate. You better pray I give a fuck now. Praying cause I'm dumb blessed. Praying cause I've been cold. Pray cause I got both my feet. Pray I'm on my 10 toes. Pray that this the jackpot. Pray it's not a sleaze job. Praying cause I'm down bad. I'm praying cause I need God. All I came from I did some shit and let myself down. Claim to be hot as hell. Out here having meltdowns. Time to go up with all the times that I done fell down. I swear it got me praying to my God. I need some help now. All I gotta do is pray, yeah. I hope you hear me. All I gotta do is pray, yeah. I hope you hear me. I never had a finish. Always killing it from start to start. This is how you keep it real. This shit is my heart to heart. All I can do is pray.
What's up? Tanisha, what's going on? Salvador Lopez, take off. We got the Bronx in the building. What's happening? What's happening? Dimitri, what up? 804 Rennie, what's up? I only see one Life is Good, though. Oh, no, there go Chris Wiley Jr. say Life is Good. Life ain't good to y'all? Okay, I know what type time y'all might be on then. Okay, all right. We go. Y'all don't want to hear all that shit. Carter Jones, what's happening? Okay, we going new then. Hold on, let me put the hoodie on. Let me start this back then. Let me throw the hoodie on. Let me zip up the hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Carter Jones say life is great. It's too late, Niecy. It's too late. We going in a different direction. now. And I got a drink tonight.
Tough crowd, nigga.
And I got a drink tonight.
I done heard these niggas throwing shots, but I'ma throw them back. Man, I don't owe these niggas shit, home. At least I owe them that. The hater bring a nigga close. 40 cal blown back. I heard cats, gave them dirt naps. Tell them show them that. Zilla got it lit, baby. I been up on my shit, baby. She hit me for the 6-0. I hit her with the brick, baby. Shit brazy. 6'9", did it, you think a snitch gravy? Used to hoop and got behind the bars like I'm big, baby. Fire going in the sky, home, like I'm around common. LA nigga, I be damn a nigga, pay your town homage. Real nigga, and I with the heat, I'm in your town bombing. They don't really want you on their team, you like Cam Thomas. Heard you niggas talking about your gat, you don't be spraying. You showing anything, cause it ain't shit you don't be saying. fight. Man, your ass ain't been nice since math, my math right. If Jag fight, then I'ma bring the world right out. I talkin' 90s Jag, I knock a nigga crow right out. Leave him alone, one thing that your girl right bout. Cause I'll leave your ass shaking like it's girls' night out. Show him that, nigga, and show him where the fire at. And tell him I got tools too, and show him where the pliers at. And show him that I scam niggas, show him where the liars at. And since you showing everything, or show him where the wires at. He with it, she with it, they with it, Jay with it, he did it, she did it, they did it, Jay did it. Don't it sound familiar, home? That's how I sound you in the court. You working with the boys, I send the gang, you probably send the force. You talking about a homeboy, nigga, you was never mine. Kill you today, bro, I couldn't find a better time. You think your baby moms look good? You must have met a blind. I could be.
No, bring that back, cause y'all ain't. Hold on, bring that back, cause y'all ain't. Hold on, bring that back. I don't see no fire emojis, man. Y'all energy, what y'all trying to lay back, get ready for the kids for school and all of that? Fuck all that. It's 7:20. It ain't time to go to bed yet. Get some fire emojis, get this energy right, man, before I start this show, man. Stop motherfucker playing, man. Here wrong with y'all. Shout out 804 Rennie, congratulations.
Fat boy shit. Tough crowd, nigga. Woo!
Let me see those.
I done heard these niggas throwing shots, but I'ma throw them back. Man, I don't owe these niggas shit, home. At least I own that. The hater bring a nigga close. 40 cal blow him back. I heard cats, gave him dirt naps. Tell him show him that. Zilla got it lit, baby.
Gang,
I been up on my shit, baby. She hit me for the 6 O's. I hit her with the brick, baby. Shit brazy. 6'9", did it? You think a snitch gravy? Used to hoop and got behind the bars like I'm Big Baby. Fire going in the sky, home, like I'm around Compton. LA nigga, I be damn a nigga pay your town homage. Real nigga, and I with the heat. I'm in your town bombing. They don't really want you on their team. You like Cam Thomas. Heard you niggas talking about your cat, you don't be spraying. You showing everything, cause it ain't shit you don't be saying. You can get your crew robbed. Nigga, don't you work 2 jobs? You sound like one of them niggas saying music don't be paying. Nigga, and I kill hella niggas. Shit was never easy. And the boys is always talking, bro. That shit was never greasy. You coming at a Jag, you better stay up in your lane. Cause I'll shoot you out your whip like it came from Yellow Beasley. That's a fact, nigga. You fuck around and get your Mata smacked. Your top wet. I done turned that to an agua hat. You want the smoke? That ain't nothing but a Zaza pack. You beating me? That's like Mello getting La-La back. We laughing at you. You the one we throw the ahas at. Your bitch begging for the boys. She want a yaya crack. The bad boy. I do it like they bringing Papa back. I shoot first. I flew to Memphis for the Jaja gat. That's facts. Them niggas crazy if them niggas think you cool. And I don't think I got a problem. My nigga, you do. See where I'm from? All my niggas think you boo-boo. My bitch ballin' up in Cali. Think she juju. You get your ass sniped. That shit'll be your last night. Man, you better off lighting up crack in a glass pipe. Who told you your ass nice? They hit you with the gas light. Man, your ass ain't been nice since math, my math right. If Jag fight, then I'ma bring the world right out. I talkin' 90s Jag, I knock a nigga crow right out. Leave him alone, one thing that your girl right bout. Cause I'll leave your ass shaking like it's girls' night out. Show him that, nigga, and show him.
All right, okay. I feel like y'all there now. I just had to go off on y'all a little bit. That's all. Shout out to Jim Life. Shout out to your son. Tell him I said congratulations. Tell him the factory said congratulations. What's up with y'all, man? Before we start, man, I just want to make sure everybody is aware. Everybody is aware that the Slick Maddens are still available at a discounted price, $50 off, $109.99. So support. You know what I'm saying? If you rock with Goodz, support. And I want to see those pictures and those reviews on the site, man. You know what I mean? No bullshit. Also, update. Definitely did my workout today. I actually jogged around the neighborhood. Had a good workout today. Did a couple extra push-ups or whatever, man. I was in that thing, man. Just so y'all know, for the Factz list who've been up with me on this 90-day mission. What else we got? We also got Rum Nitty said this track just been collecting dust. Like he been had his song ready for JAE MILLZ. So as y'all can see, in Factz style, I added JAE MILLZ, said what we doing. The alien said drop. And then also Murder Mook, he put his cash app out there, and the caption says, if you owe me, let me get mine. I'm gonna at y'all after this. Like, I'm tired of playing with y'all niggas. Y'all just acting like y'all don't know y'all owe me. I'm gonna give y'all a chance to anonymously just hit this cash app, get that tab right. You know what I'm saying? And get right. Now, I don't know who he talking about, who all he talking about, but if y'all owe Murder Mook, this is a second chance that y'all have to pay that man. Hit that cash app, get Mook right, man, so y'all don't end up and then saying he wrong and shit. He gave y'all a fair chance. And I ain't see it. It was on Instagram. I don't be on the gram, whatever, but you knew you owed him. So it really ain't no excuse. So get him together. You know what I mean? What's up with y'all? Cartier Dreams, what's happening? So Remnitty is ready to pop out. Timo Emo, what's up? I got me a drink today, y'all. I don't care what y'all talking about. It's Sunday. We got to get ready for the week. I ain't got to do shit. Let's sip this drink. See, it's in my pineapple glass. See, on the rocks. All right. Tia, what's up? Say if he was ready, he will pop out. Yeah, I think he's trying to bait JAE MILLZ into going first. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's kind of like the coin flip or whatever. You know, they battle rappers at the end of the day. You know what I mean? You know, say I like to vote, but I don't know what Beasley says. See, sometimes I do the chat poll like that, Playboy Princess, so people could vote during the show, just like yourself or whatever. It has something to look forward to as far as the chat poll. So right now, the people, some of them people who voted though, Playboy Princess, they don't know what he said either. Should other leagues be offended by what Beasley said? 67% of y'all said yes. You know what I mean? Say, do you think MILLZ really got something for Easy? I mean, it's the longest he has taken to respond. I know he absolutely does have something for Easy or whatever. And he said before, y'all weren't paying attention to him, that he was waiting till Ramadan was over with. So it's over. It's been over with for a day and a half at this point or whatever. So I'm expecting to drop any day now, maybe even tonight. You know what I mean? Remember, he's on West Coast time too. So take away 3 hours. It's 7:30 right now. It's 4:30 where he's at on West Coast time. He might drop that shit at 6 his time, 9 our time. He's done it before. Drop early and late. So just be looking out. You feel me? All right. Okay. Green tea and a blunt of za for me. Timo Emo says. All right. So listen, I'm about to tell y'all what Beasley said. I'm gonna play it too, but I'm gonna tell y'all what Beasley said. Beasley said, Smack said he ain't got no respect for no league owners out there except Organic. That's the only one. So that's excluding nobody. That's what Smack said. Beasley echoed Smack's sentiments and said he don't even look at leagues as leagues or platforms like theirs. He look at them as party promoters. Marcus Chapman, what up? Beasley say he look at the other leagues as party promoters. Now, I don't know about y'all. If I'm calling myself, Factz List Battle League, and a nigga say, I don't look at no Factz List Battle League as no league, a nigga like a party promoter, I'm offended in a motherfucker. I don't know about y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm offended. Goodz is out here talking about, we're going to talk about Goodz, man, because Goodz a little pissed off right now, I think. I think you're a little pissed off, man. I think you're a little agitated, man, with battle rap, man. But let me go to my history real quick, though, so I can pull this stuff up. All right, we're gonna start with the Beasley. We're gonna start with Beasley. Hold on, let me split screen. Boom. Let me go here. I see you, Double O Kane. I see your name highlighted. I'm about to, as soon as I share this screen, I got you. All right, boom. Boom. Hit that like button. Yeah, we're gonna start off right here. Hip hop is real. But first, we're gonna go here with Double O Kane. Just me say, oh wow, facts. Hey, Double O Kane said when battle rap was thriving and rappers had options, Beasley wasn't talking so crazy. This what happens when the talent let them corner the market. Hold on. You see Double O Kane, man. That's why you always Double O Kane, man. You be peeping shit. Don't you? You be peeping shit. Shout out Double O Kane for the super chat. So I want to say this. I agree with Double O Kane. But however, I feel like say he emotional, acting like Camille is crazy. Y'all not about to like make it to where men are the more emotional species based off. That's like me finding a group of hoes and then just applying that to all y'all. It's not happening. Just me, all y'all. It's not happening. Y'all are the emotional creatures of the two, man, male and females. It is what it is. You're not going to change it. You know what I'm saying? OTR Battle League, what's up? I see Street Talk Entertainment in here too. Hold on, there we go. See, hold on. We got some league owners in here. Shout out Double O Kane one more time for the super chat. Now, I do feel like it was a play involved. They waited to the right time. Say, damn, he said that? Yeah, I'm offended. Well, I'm about to let you hear from him. So you don't be like Factz said. You could be like Beasley said. You should be offended, Scoop. We got OTR, Only the Real Battle League in the building too. Hey, all y'all should be offended because y'all putting in work, y'all paying battlers, y'all getting venues, and y'all doing all of this stuff. But we're gonna let Beasley tell y'all why y'all ain't enough. You know what I'm saying? Just me say I cannot tell you around. Listen, you're only surrounding yourself and observing the wrong males. You know what I mean? You have to surround yourself around other. You know what I mean?
As the number one league, URL has been considered the number one league in battle rap forever.
Sound good? Now it's police sirens in the back. They probably in New York. That's what it look like. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, it sounds like some sirens. Yeah, it's the fucking police sirens, y'all. Shut up. All right, so can y'all hear the audio good, man? Can y'all hear the audio good? Oh. Okay, good. It's good. It's good. All right, let's go.
Right? But now there are more.
Thank y'all, ladies. And Mike,
how do you respond to people saying, basically saying, now
I'm about to get a little lit, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that
level,
now. Hold on.
More playing level field.
I mean, I could understand, you know, people saying that because there's some notable URL battlers battling in other places.
I'm getting lit, y'all. I'm already a little.
You know, are we number one or whatever? I think that question is kind of reductive because there's so many variables that go into being number one. Like, what do you think the criteria is for being number one?
The best battles, the most impact.
So stop there. You said the best battles, right? No. Again, I'm saying this with respect.
As right? You should, Factz.
We've been having the best battles, right? Yeah. I think
Beasley said, all due respect, they the ones throwing the best battles. So let's go.
A lot of big battles that people think are supposed to be on our platform. Again, I say this humbly and respectfully. They're not living up to what people would expect them to be.
Right.
Right? They're not the same. You know, one or two might happen, but for the most part, they're not living up to the same. Right? So then what else? What is the other criteria that you have for somebody being number one?
The biggest battles.
Okay, that's one. All right. So there's been some big battles that probably we should have had, or people thought that we didn't have that we didn't have. So that's one area. But I think we've also done big battles like Lux and Nitty. We've done Lux and Twerk. You know what I mean? So we still do big battles. And if you really think about it, how often do these big battles actually happen? We're still completing or getting one or two of those big battles in once a year.
Facts.
But I think just the expectation of the company and the history of the company, you know what I'm saying? But again, there's business, and business affects art. You understand? So sometimes if you know guys want funding that they got years ago, and that revenue stream is not available, it affects the business that we can do. You understand? That makes sense because we're not a platform that comes once or twice a year. We do shoot battles every single month.
Nice.
All the time. So
okay, all right. Let me see some of y'all comments right now. Let me see. Say just be number one, then stop comparing and talking down. Tanisha says. Playboy Princess said, I think URL got something big on the way because he talking heavy. Well, you know Surf on the way out. So you know they're gonna have something with him for sure. So this is what I think it is, y'all. This is what I think it is based on all the things they've been saying for the past few months. It's been months, y'all. They've been talking heavy, almost a year. I remember doing a stream and I said URL takeover was a question on the thumbnail. And I remember Tay-Rock commenting on Instagram saying, man, what you mean takeover? We've been running this shit. But I've been peeping the gameplay. Now Tay-Rock is an artist. He loyal. Tay-Rock is like the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? You could argue that he's the best out right now. You know what I'm saying? So no slight to him, but I wouldn't expect him to understand whatever moves they making for real. From a business standpoint, man, he a gunner. He a soldier. You know what I'm saying? That's what he do. But I already peeped it a while ago, y'all. It's not, I don't even think that it's just about them talking down on other people. That's definitely a part of it here and there because they not holding back. But I think they feel like people fucking the game up. Y'all remember that smack thumbnail? I said y'all F the game up. I hit on the thumbnail. I really believe they feel like that. Like, man, y'all fucking the game up. I think they feel like, okay, we just consistently doing what we doing on a high level. And even when battle rap get down, we trying to figure out a way, you know what I'm saying, to get another deal or something like that or whatever, Netflix and all these different things and grow our artists. And in the meantime, whenever, and this, I'm just talking about how I think they feel, you know what I'm saying? They feel like one of y'all might run into a sponsor or a bag or something or whatever, or just reach in y'all pocket and just throw money at some of our artists or just artists period in battle rap or whatever and put on these so-called big events, and then you hear today gone tomorrow, but you didn't fucked up the economy. It's like them tax time hustlers I be telling y'all about. You get your taxes or whatever, and then all of a sudden you're going to buy, 10, 15 bowls, and you was never in the game. You know what I'm saying? But since you bought wholesale, you can undercut the prices of the niggas who've been hustling out here all year. So now you done fucked up the market. Now these guys might just be, you know what I'm saying, might not be up there. Now you're gonna have the niggas that's been hustling all year looking at you a little funny, trying to rob you, steal you, snake you, or whatever. You're gonna have niggas who don't respect you and feel like, oh, you ain't no street nigga for real, man. You going to work, you got a family. Yeah, front me 5 of them. And then you ain't never gonna get a answer when you call no more. Because they looking at you fucking the game up anyway. So it's not gonna be too much respect there because they feel like you in their lane. So URL feels like all of these people are in their lane, so to speak, unless they would take their own artists, build them up how they building them up, and then make big events or big moments out of their own. So the first thing people are gonna say, well, URL didn't make their own talent. They got people from places, other places and stuff too, which they've commented about, right? They have. But the difference is, it's just like if they're the NBA, they get college players or high school players, right? And then they bring them to the next level, just like from high school to college to the pros. They feel like we're recruiting. Once we recruit, this is why they wanted exclusivity contracts, which a lot of people didn't understand. Everybody just says slave contracts or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But exclusivity contracts, because we're going to build these talents to be exclusively here. So when you got a battle between this person and they both on URL, the storyline is made correctly, is presented correctly, whether it's Summer Madness, known volume, depending on the type of artist it is, or whatever, and we're going to throw a high quality event. You know what I'm saying? So they feel that's how it should be. I don't necessarily disagree with them on that. Some of their methods, how they go about it or whatever like that, it's a dirty game. Y'all know how I look at battle rap. It's a dirty, filthy game with a lot of filthy, dirty, no morals having or integrity having people, even in business, you know what I'm saying, or whatever like that. So I've heard criticisms for URL or whatever, but as a whole, I understand that they making their stance in their firm. Like, other people talk their shit. They allowed to talk their shit. They've been doing this for a long time. They put in a lot of money, and I think Beasley about to talk his shit about a lot of this stuff or whatever too. And then we could keep talking about what he's saying. So they really could collaborate with all of them and rebuild the battle rap economy. I don't think that's gonna work. If you collaborating, see, this is the thing though, Tanisha. If I got a business that I started from the ground up, right, and I'm thriving, and if every little business who want to, and not only that, who want to do the same thing I'm doing, who want to sell the same food, if I got a restaurant, who want to do the same thing I'm doing, first of all, I'm bringing much more to the table, and then I'm literally building up my competition. Like that kind of don't make any sense. So as far as them collaborating, that's kind of their point. Like, well, why is the onus on us to have to just work? We doing us. We just want to do us and be left alone. But then if we start tampering and blocking battles or executing our contracts or whatever like that, we the villains. So it's like, do y'all thing. Do y'all thing. Get your artists to be exclusive or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? The only difference is everybody in every other league, I don't give a fuck what none of these niggas tell you, they want to battle on URL. They all do. They all come back. They all really want to battle on URL. I started to say secretly, but it ain't secret. All these niggas want to battle on URL. It's what it is. Everybody want to go to the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Even ARP is called the RBE to Rucker. And I don't think he was saying that down in his own company or nothing like that, but it's when the URL is the NBA. So the NBA is not about to collaborate with a college team or overseas team or nothing like that to make them feel better or feel like they on the level that they on. No, it's going to be the NBA. And the NBA athletes are going to be under contract. You can't just go hoop overseas. Some contracts in the NFL and stuff, you're not even supposed to be on a motorcycle or nothing like that to jeopardize your health, because we invested so much time, money into your likeness and your image and just into you as an athlete, period. That's business, not feelings. You know what I mean? So I understand that contract, but I don't agree with it. What part of the contract you don't agree with it? And I'm assuming that you saw the contract. You know what I'm saying? Say, let me be quiet. I don't even know the business side. Tanisha, that's why you smart. That's why. But see, if battlers thought like this, though, Tanisha, or leagues or whatever like this, man, they can have questions, but you know what I mean? You said, no, the G League and the NBA working smoothly together. The G League is a part of it. You're right. I mean, you're right. You didn't say a false statement, but I don't know if you're saying that statement like as a rebuttal to what I'm saying. Because that's like when we go hard. Like if URL is working with we go hard, you know what I'm saying? Then they're not. We go hard don't count as the other people that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? From a business point of view, there's not much to disagree with URL. It's not. And I'm gonna let Beasley keep talking too. I just want to have a conversation with y'all too. Where URL need to stop complaining. There will always be competition within every industry. So look, this is what I want to say about this. This kind of my that's why I put the chat poll in there, right? Spiffy Lil Kenny, what up? Say Big Ben rule after crashing his bike. Yep. Ben Roethlisberger. And I thought he was it was in his contract and they let him slide. If I'm not mistaken, I started to bring him up. Big Ben Roethlisberger definitely crashed that motorcycle, and that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So right. This the thing though, Tanisha. When you in competition, the big dog don't gotta be quiet. It's like this how people think, right? Especially in battle rap, they think they could sneak you in back of the head or throw a rock and hide their hand. You find out who it is, and you turn around, you break their jaw. They the victim all of a sudden, just like the Khan. John the Connaughton. He's the victim to some people now, not at all. Just like I told y'all it was. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's rampant in our race, honestly, or whatever. I think we play victim so much. The big dogs could talk their shit. How many times URL get villainized and talk, dog? I get them criticism and I get them praise, and I feel like I'm pretty fair. I'm never gonna tell them they can't talk their shit because it make other people feel smaller or whatever. They've been quiet a lot of times throughout the years too. You know what I'm saying? Will I hold on with the super chat? Hold on with the super chat. Hold on, let me give you a W in the chat. First of all, Will I says I would have more respect for RBE if he developed his own artist. All he did was just took URL talent and slapped his brand on it. Be original. Well, listen, the first thing is I will never say RBE like all he did was. There's so much stuff that RBE did over there other than that, but I do understand what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? If you created a star or ended up with mega events, like Max Out and stuff, whatever, without an artist that URL built or whatever, I understand your point there. But all he did was just took URL telling the slide. That's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, you feel how you feel though. Well, I appreciate the super chat too, man. I ain't seen you in a minute either. I feel like I ain't seen you in a couple streams either. True Foe, salute. We got True Foe in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? But then we'll say they're independent contractors. Then Marco. Yeah, so a lot of people who y'all thought was under contract URL wasn't though. And they've been telling y'all that. But it's literally like the Bible, man. According to the Bible, it's not, y'all know I'm not super religious, but I'm knowledgeable. According to the Bible, Jesus walking the earth and telling people, no, I'm not God, y'all. He the Father. And the masses, in true masses form, will be like, all right, God. You know what I'm saying? So some of the artists will tell y'all they're not under contract, and then I see y'all a week after that or whatever. He under that URL slave contract. And it's like the nigga just said he's not under contract. Like Kid Slade, man, easy Shabattle, man. Slade under that contract. Slade said he's not under contract, but he will consider URL and how they feel about it based on what's going on, based on what they done for him. It's like y'all hear it, but y'all only like decide to register what I think validates maybe how y'all feel about it sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And we all guilty of that, man. We human. I feel like they need to stick to what's in the contract, though. For sure, you're supposed to honor the contract or don't sign it. I agree with you, Carter Jones. You're offended, then toughen up because didn't Crawford say he's the best over and over again? Facts. Let me see. Say, it's enough for everybody to eat and succeed. Belittling one man's hustle is whack and karma is real. Just move right, stay humble, or life will humble you quick, especially in battle rap, in my opinion. Now, see, that's coming from a woman's perspective, man, which I actually like. This is why we need y'all to soften us up. You know what I'm saying? And our demeanor and stuff. But sometimes in war, we ain't really trying to hear that shit. Playboy Princess, I'm just being blunt. It's not enough for everybody in battle rap. I hate hearing bloggers say that. I hate hearing, and I'm not saying every blogger says that. I'm just saying the ones that do. I hate hearing leagues say that. I hate hearing artists. It's not enough in battle rap for everybody. It's not. This is why they're always at each other. It's a very niche sport. It's a very niche genre or whatever. There's only a certain amount of fans. We see all each other in all other chats on every other blogger's page, in the live chats during the pay-per-views or whatever. We all familiar with each other all across the board, damn near. Some people got a few more, and people are vying for more of the fans than other people. Don't rock with him, rock with me. Don't support them, rock with me. Don't mess with their league. We the best league or whatever. It's not enough. You know what I'm saying? That sounds nice and We Are the World-ish, but it's not enough in battle rap. Not even close. If it was, nobody wouldn't be complaining. They'll throw their pay-per-view over there. They'll throw theirs over there. They'll book their artists over there, and everybody will be fine. It's not enough. It's not enough. If it was that simple, I hear people say that all the time. It's enough for everybody. No, it's not. It's not. In certain things, the NBA and hustling are the best analogies to support their claims. I don't agree with most of their business practices, but that's their business, right? Because they don't have to be ethical based on what our ethics are. Now, y'all done saw me. Now, some people gonna be like, you caping for your man. Y'all done saw me have criticism and hear it from the artists and other people and praises or whatever like that. So I really don't care. You know what I mean? Speaking of contracts, do you think that Jake Paul backing out was a legit reason? I'm not up on it. You got to tell me what do you do, 804 Rennie? What up, Factz? Can you believe someone stole my package with the book in it? I got them on cam, though. That's crazy, Zenith. Damn. Well, at least you're gonna be able to get your refund or the book again. That's them porch pirates real. You hear me? Smooth. What up? So that's Princess Amazon sending another in the morning. Okay. Yep. Can someone elaborate on what developing a battle rapper entails? Okay. So listen, I look at it like this, and again, I'm not the end all be all. I'm just answering the question because I'm the host. So you have, if I'm the URL and I have the best talent in the world, which I feel like we all can agree that the URL is where the best battle rappers are. Now you might feel like a battle rapper that's not on the URL is the best in the world. I hope you got enough common sense out there, any of y'all that's thinking that, to understand that we're saying the best battle rappers as a whole in the field, the majority is here. Just like the NBA. It's fire basketball players overseas and shit, but the best in the world is in the NBA. So you may be able to battle one of the best in the world, a Tay-Rock or somebody on another league. Will it mean more than Summer Madness or Known? Will your battle, dude, when Smack was saying, man, it ain't stamped unless I'm standing in the middle of your battles, are y'all saying that there's no truth to that? With their tenure, with their the longevity they got in the game. When you ask most celebrities what you know about battle rap, they're gonna be like Murder Mook, Smack. They're gonna be like Smack DVDs, shit like that or whatever. That's the brand. That's what they're gonna know. Is the most celebrities support URL, the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing, is being able to go through like the PG process. It end up being a crucible process. Going through the PG process when URL, started that with Norbs and all of them or whatever. You prove yourself. This is where y'all hungry, where y'all not getting paid no bread. Y'all battling for the sport of it, for the honor of it, for the respect of it. Y'all trying to snatch that to make the people say, we fuck with him. We want to see more of him or whatever. So you provided the platform, because even though it's the PGs or the G League, like somebody else said earlier or whatever, like how the NBA worked with them was the same, it's the same thing. You know what I'm saying? They're giving you still a platform that's respected. Remember, John got his respect from the PGs. Remember, he got that shot with Hitman. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. So the PGs is still a respected place because they connected to us or whatever. And if you start doing good there, our fan base will start making noise and saying, hey, we want to see you. We want to see them on a bigger stage or with a bigger opponent or whatever like that. So they able to let them know, okay, hey, don't battle too much. They can schedule their battles instead of them just battling all the time, like we complain about Danny Myers doing, thinking that his career could have probably been a little more potent and more respected. I respect his career anyway, just a side note or whatever as far as Danny Myers, but as a whole, the general consensus, look at Danny Myers as mishandling his career. So putting them on a certain path and getting them certain battles or whatever to build up their profile. You know what I'm saying? Also, they may have them, hosts. I saw like Tay-Rock host certain hostings or whatever. So it's so many ways that they've developed talent and battle rappers and built their career and made stars. Like when you look at a Hitman Holla, you look at all of them, man, in that class or whatever, Sue Surf, Tay-Rock or whatever, man, the URL put them in position, easy to block captain, all of them to develop into the stars that they were. And I haven't seen anybody in battle rap do that. Even A-Ward I think, yeah, he got a solid career or whatever, but he's very excited about now being able to work with the URL. And if y'all think about it, the feel of it is damn near like his career is just starting now. Not saying that none of it counted, even though they'll be like, if it ain't on URL, it don't count. But the feel of it is his career is just like started now. Like, all right, let's see what you do on the URL. Even though he didn't battle the Geechee Gottis and Tay Rocks and people like that, man, it matters whether we want to admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? And this is why we have the most criticism for URL, because they are the biggest league. They are the NBA. It is what it is. You know what I mean? So that's just my opinion. I'm pretty sure some other things that I didn't mention that I forget or just not thinking of now. You know what I'm saying? Playboy Princess say I get it. As an outsider, I wouldn't invest in battle rap. It's simply too, yes, facts. Frankie says not anymore. URL talent came from other leagues also. Yeah, you might be behind in the stream. I addressed that. Yeah, like all the NBA's talent came from somewhere else, whether it's some high school kids in where they came from or a college. All the talent came from somewhere else, or even overseas. They get players overseas too. Remember Carlos Arroyos? Remember we had his the nigga was he was cooking us. He ended up playing for the Pistons too though. And he played for Puerto Rico. He ended up doing good in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So it's like battle rap try to nitpick and find a way to take credit from the people who are the most successful. They do it the artists, they do it the leagues, and but they need to just teach more. They should have been doing more of these interviews before, and maybe they wouldn't feel so upset in the demeanor or the tone of it wouldn't be so offensive to certain people. But I think better late than never though. You know what I mean? Say the platform and reach. Facts. You know what I'm saying? It was 3 years ago, not anymore. What you talking about, Frankie? Tell me so I know what you're talking about. Because I know it's something I said, but I was talking and I'm behind. Palmetto, what's up? Let me see. Bruce says, with the market where it is now, do you think URL still has that reach developing new talent now? Yes, because every single battle rapper, like it's 90% plus of the battle rappers want to battle for URL. And that's just that. Like, that's just that, man. Like, they could tell you something else. Look at all of them, man. Any one of them get a call. Now, the only thing is, like, I'm not talking about the people that's been battling 10, 15 years plus, and their career is pretty much over, and be like, well, if URL called me, I'm not battling for free or 500. Well, now it don't even matter that they turning it down. So what? Like, you know what I'm saying? That'll kind of be on you. But most of the battlers want to battle on URL, man. They do. Remember that whole thing with B-Dot? B-Dot was trying to figure out how to make it happen. He didn't want to do a PG because he felt like he made himself, you know what I'm saying, before that, and he ended up doing a PG. I like how he did it, though. He threw an alley-oop to Emerson Kennedy, and they end up battling each other as a PG, and I think it was on like a traffic card or something, or whatever like that out west. And that was the alley-oop to his West Coast brother. Okay, well, if I'm going to do a PG, I'm going to highlight one of my West Coast guys or whatever. Me and him go get it in or whatever. That way we both could shine. And that was the compromise he found. You know what I'm saying? But they got to protect their brand. If they just going to let everybody else, what y'all feel or what the rest of the field as artists just feel, run their business, they're going to be in the same place where these other people would. Why ain't nobody did what URL did or look like they even close? You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul called out NFL players in a fight. Miles, oh yeah, okay, I did see that. Myles Garrett and someone else accepted his challenge, but then he said WWE won't let him fight. Well, no, he didn't go back on the contract then. He actually honored it if they got control. You know what I'm saying? Surf used to say, if it doesn't happen on URL, it doesn't matter. A lot of people just said that. That's like the saying, if it ain't URL, it don't count. As a supporter, I always disagree with that. A loss is a loss, no matter where it happens. Why I love boxing. Yeah, see, that's the thing, right? No, but see, it's not like that in boxing. You know, I love boxing too. If I ask you any boxer's amateur record, and it's not like Jim Life, his sons or something, he's actively involved or whatever. If I ask you anybody's amateur record, 9 out of 10 times, probably 10 out of 10 times, you won't know until they in the pros and they license the fight in the pros. This is why they going through with the sanctioning shit with the WBC, IBF, all of them WBO belts and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. I guess the constant bitching from the number one league throws me off. NBA not publicly complaining about AND1 or the Big Three. No, the NBA complains about a lot of things though. We get the Adam Silver, you know, David Stern, when he was the commissioner of the NBA or whatever like that. They make statements and complain about stuff all the time. This is why Jay-Z them came up with, I don't want to say Jay-Z came up with it, but he's a part of that organization. You got the Chris Paul, I think, is the president of the Players Association or something. I don't know if he still is, but I know he was the last, I knew or whatever like that. It's a lot of politics and shit going on where people complaining. It's a lot of times where either the players complaining, but they're more organized also. And the NBA is ran by billionaires who has a firm chokehold on that. So they don't really have a lot to bitch and complain about, because what the fuck the players gonna really do? The players getting paid millions too. So some of them satisfied. If some of these battlers was just millionaires and shit like that, they wouldn't be complaining or none of this. If it was a different story, like right now, pay-per-views being shot is taking a lot of money away from battle rap, y'all. So it's not just, I know it feels like bitching, because y'all got to think about this though. We could name how many complaints from artists in other leagues, and I think it will blow URL's complaints, public complaints, out the water. I think everybody in battle rap, us included, has complained way more publicly than a URL. It's just when they pop out, they're louder because they're the URL. How many league owners then went on Cap's platform or other platforms and stuff or whatever, complaining about shit or whatever? How many artists, when the URL pop out, it just means more. If a bench player in the NBA start complaining about something, unless it's super controversial and it still might get swept under the rug, it ain't gonna be the same if LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, Ant-Man or one of them say it. It's not gonna be as loud. So we kind of, and this is what I be saying about this is what I be saying about battle rap when they minimize like how John attack, and I'm gonna keep using him as an example because y'all know what time it is, no mercy. But him or anybody that attack my channel, it's supposed to be okay for Factz, because they look at me and say, well, his shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like his shit together. Factz ain't, he shouldn't be bitching about no channel. But let one of their channels get attacked, it's bloody murder because they depend on their motherfucking channels for their bills and shit. I don't give a fuck about that. A nigga playing on my money is a nigga playing on my money. So I can complain if I want to complain every day about it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it be. And again, Tanisha, that's regular for all of us. We human. We all think like that sometimes. Like if McDonald's complain, they're complaining about people saying their order too fast, you know what I'm saying, at the drive-through or whatever. We're gonna be like, man, come on, man, shut y'all ass up. Y'all made all this billions off of us or whatever. But at the end of the day, if it's something that's bothering them, they can complain too, not just because they at the top. You know what I'm saying? I say, okay, you said that makes sense. You new to me, I respect your opinion. Appreciate that. Let me see what you, dang, I can't tell what it is. Constant Nail Ray. Damn, I'm usually good at figuring it out. Appreciate you though, Con. It's in these new rappers. These guys have zero social media presence. Where is Eunice? Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Trap House booming. I can't disagree with you there. Will I with the super chat? Hold on, y'all. Let me get this. I'm gonna play the what's the name some more too, y'all. The interview. I like having these conversations with y'all though. Because y'all challenge me, you know what I'm saying? Because I already kind of have my perspective, because I thought about this, and y'all kind of on the fly, so y'all might see something I don't see, or just challenge me, or I might be able to get y'all to understand my perspective. If I was URL, I will sue for my using my artists on their platform. They have. Vince McMahon paid off John Cena's name because his name developed on WWE platform. Right, so they have. You know, RBE and URL went through a big lawsuit, you know what I'm saying, about stuff like that. So they have. NBA been complaining about ratings all year. Trap House Boom and says, man, listen, see, it's all they only see what we see, what we care about. Trap House Boom, you know what I mean? That's the problem with battle rap. Thinking URL the NBA when they just the Lakers. Well, who is the NBA? What is the NBA? The Lakers play for an association, which is the NBA. What association does URL play for, Frankie? You know what I mean? Alphabet Soup, make them fight. Just my opinion, but it's business. That's one thing Beasley said in this interview we heard already, though. When you add business, just the purity of any art or sport is going to take a hit. It's just like mom and pop stores, y'all. You got handmade, crafted furniture or just mom and pop stores in your neighborhood, and a big ass Walmart or Target or some superstore come in or whatever, they're going to lose business. because they're gonna have that same chair or couch that they charging all this money for, cheap as hell at IKEA or Walmart or Target or wherever else, somewhere else. So, but when you walk into a Walmart or something like that, now they emulate that mom and pop feel by having a host at the beginning. Hey, welcome to Target, or, welcome to Walmart or whatever. They have greeters and hosts and stuff or whatever, right? And they try to call them team members, but it's not the same as Mr. Johnson or Mr. Jackson or whoever, you know what I'm saying, that you walk into the store with. That you knew since a kid growing up or whatever, and y'all really know each other. They'll let your mama get a carton of milk and something or whatever on credit till she get her check, or you get a note to be able to pick up cigarettes and shit like that, and ain't nobody really telling the police because the police even know in the neighborhood or whatever. That's gonna, when the big business come in, that shit ain't flying. Walmart ain't giving you shit on credit. They catch you in that self-checkout line trying to tuck something, man, you getting cooked. You know what I'm saying? So it's what Beasley said, when business is involved, and that's why certain people are over the business, and certain people are artists, and certain people are fans. Everybody got a role to play, and everybody not gonna understand everybody else's job. You know what I'm saying? And again, mind you, y'all, I've had criticism for URL, so I know some people gonna be like, I'm caping for URL, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Hurricane B say salute Factz in the chat. Everyone hit that like and subscribe button. Tell them again, Hurricane. Shout out to Tanisha, say that makes sense, Factz. Say I will say I don't like what URL did to guerrilla warfare, blocking key battles, which forced Miss Gracie to fall back. Okay, now I said this before when Beasley came out and said this. Hold on, let me hit this drink because I feel like I'm on a roll. I'm talking 100 million miles per hour. Hit this drink again. Goodz called us drunk bloggers. You know what I'm saying? I might as well just try to make you right. We're gonna get to him though. This is the thing. If a person is under contract, we can't be mad at Beasley and them for executing their contract and exercising their right to enforce their contract. We got to get mad at the artists who know damn well they under contract and still take that deposit. We got to be mad at them. Y'all don't think they plan it? Y'all think it's a coincidence Twerk just keep no-showing TBL? Y'all think that's a coincidence? I'm asking. I'm not saying I know anything behind the scenes or not. I'm just asking, do y'all think it's a coincidence that Jada Nightwing had no-showed him one time and Twerk no-showed him and certain just artists no-showed him? And the thing is, once you tell a league, right? Once you tell a league, hey man, these are artists. Whether you telling them indirectly through public service announcement, telling everybody, hey, our artists are under contract, and the league keep trying to book them, it's like, okay, you still trying to play with me. If I tell you, hey man, this my block, stop trying to sell your shit on my block. Go across the street, and everything across the street down that way, I don't got nothing to do with that. Sell your shit over there. You do it again, and I see you again, I'm probably not about to walk up to you and ask you again to stop. I might have a different energy and a different approach, or I might send some other people to get the message across to you and everybody else who feel like they could just keep doing it, which could be blocking battles, sabotaging cars, meaning like you thinking your artist is about to show up that you booked and they not. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how the game go. Like they playing a game too, man. They playing a game too. What if this? Look, okay, so let me ask this, right? Hold on, before I'm gonna start at Will. I'm gonna go down. I see the rest of y'all comments, and then I'm gonna play some more of the interview. Then we go get to the Goodz part 2. So, what if I'm a McDonald's across the street? It's a Burger King across the street. No, I'm McDonald's, and it's a Burger King across the street. Now the supervisor or manager of that Burger King, they catch McDonald's employees coming out, and hey man, let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. What they paying you over there? Are they paying you that? What's your hours? Do they let you get weekends off? Well, we'll let you pick your hours. We'll pay you a couple dollars more or whatever like that. Just come interview with us. And they clipping their employees from McDonald's over to Burger King. Now the person, they got a right to work wherever they want to work, right? And I'm just doing this on a lower level because there ain't necessarily no contract that, you know what I'm saying, at McDonald's or whatever. But you think McDonald's going to be okay with that? No, they not, man. You know what I'm saying? They not gonna be okay with that at all. They not. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I want to go from here. Hold on. Let me get this super chat first, and then I'm gonna go back up to Will I. Salute, Slick, man. Appreciate Slick. Hold on, let me get your W. Got something else coming for you too, Slick. Hold on. Let me make sure I'm on point, y'all. I'm trying to keep up. Sorry, I just don't respect when someone steal brands or being a copycat. Just be original. Develop your own lane. Hey, man, that's how they feel. You know what I'm saying? You're right, Factz. It is business, but business ain't right when everybody complaining. URL even said the money ain't there. Well, it's not that business ain't right. It's just that's just business. It's just that's how it goes. Like, remember when selling t-shirts was a new thing for people to buy presses and stuff or whatever and print and press their own t-shirts, and it was a new thing. So only a couple people was doing it. Now everybody's selling t-shirts, and it's not as easy as a hustle as it was before because everybody is doing it. You know what I'm saying? So it just happens. You got to adapt. You got to be able to adapt, man. I'm sitting here, y'all, with a full gray beard in front of y'all online on YouTube with a brand. Damn near every hustle you could think of in every generation I've been alive, I put my hands in. This was a lot of shit to learn. I had other platforms before this. You know what I'm saying? And developing more after this. I have to learn this shit. I don't understand online, especially after doing time and shit like that. You just learn. You figure it out. Even in battle rap specifically, YouTube and what it was, a lot of streamers complaining. Some of the top streamers complaining. Shit changes. It get difficult. You complain, you talk shit, you make awareness, you separate yourself from the pack so people could decide, like, you know what, I want to choose him over them. That's what marketing and promotion and all of that stuff about. It's competition. Y'all don't remember them commercials where McDonald's down and Burger King down and McDonald's and all of that stuff? Even when politicians is running for office, right? What do? Smear campaigns and shit. They point out the deficiencies, man, of the other person or the other party. This is life, y'all. We in America. Social media gives us the opportunity to stand on the soapbox and complain about reality being reality, even though we witnessed it for however long we've been on this earth. This is not new. It's just we feel we know these people because we such a small genre that we feel like we know. We done seen everybody, shook their hands, took pictures, and they done been on platforms and coming on screen. The internet and social media make us feel like we really like involved. No, this shit regular. It's regular, y'all. It's regular. It is. Factz, I ain't got no problem with URL with all these free events they allow me to go to. Crease Lime says, say, glad I'm not a man that's too hostile. But I'm glad you're not either. I'm glad y'all are what y'all are, because without y'all, this world would be hostile and just ugly in all war. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you're not either. I'm glad none of y'all that's, you know what I'm saying, the women earn or whatever, this wouldn't be as beautiful of a world without y'all. You know, some of the niggas are Factz trying to, yeah, that just is what it is, y'all. If y'all don't know that, y'all slow. Everybody should have kind of already knew they were playing a game by booking URL artists. Exactly. People knew, man. People knew. You know what I'm saying, Nisi? They know what they doing. Hairline say, I don't think URL had every artist under contract that they made threats to other leagues about. They rely on ignorance of the law, which is why Easy was able to do what he did. No, that's not. No, that's no. They didn't have everybody under contract. You're right about that. And it's not that they can't make a threat to another league, like send a cease and desist, and it's not somebody that is under contract. No, they will tell artists, like what did they tell Danny Myers? Everything is in jeopardy, is what Danny Myers said they told him. Meaning, we're going to take away opportunities you can only get from us that they can't provide to you or whatever if you do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's not easy to find a loophole, y'all. It's like, I know the whole Easy to Block Captain situation is so polarizing or whatever. And if you're an Easy fan, you try to find different ways to say that it was no, everything is just as simple as this. Easy had an opportunity outside of the URL where he was going to get paid the most money that ever got paid for and battle the biggest artist that he has ever battled at the same time, in conjunction with an actual celebrity that has a league. Big opportunity. I want to do it. He knew they didn't really like it. He was going to do it anyway. When he hollered at him, well, let me get a YouTube drop, this. No. No. And he consulted with whoever he consulted with, you know, who all he consulted with or whatever, and they found a loophole in the contract or whatever, and he got up out of it. And that's it. It ain't no super like intricate thing that's it. And some people gonna look at that, oh, you snaked them. They built you and you found the way out and you snaked them. Some people gonna look at it like, well, you found the loophole. They should have been tightened up on their contracts or whatever like that. You got out illegally. You deserve to be out, which is how I look at it. It is what it is. He did it legally, or whatever. But I understand how other people look at it too. You played them, but you put yourself first when you weighed it out, because it's different ways you can look at it, and you chose yourself and to bet on yourself, which is why I don't think he should be trying to get back on URL no more. Why? Stand on your 10 and do what you and stand on your decision, because they're never going to do right by you. They don't feel you did right by them. You know what I'm saying? But it's that simple, y'all. It's not no intricate, matrix super plan. It's just that simple as that. Danny wasn't under contract, nor was he an URL artist. He jumped off that car with the lucrative boy, right? I just brought that up and explained that. But that's what I'm saying. But that's not URL fault. URL can flex their influence like people do all the time. They can flex their influence all the time. You know what I'm saying? Say Danny got played. Just me say Danny got played. Yeah. Corshell, what's up, Corshell? Corshell says salute Factz in the factory. And he said hit that like button. He didn't type it, but he thinking. URL complaining about people copying them when they've blatantly copied other leagues is funny as fuck. So this is the thing, right? This is the thing. I don't think y'all get it, right? Knowing URL say you can't copy respect. Now me, I've had all the criticism that I feel like they deserve for the URL. Right now, in this point that we saying, I don't feel like they're wrong. I understand exactly what they're doing as a business, as the top of a genre. The genre is getting out of control because they did fall back and they feel people fucking it up. So let us get let us plant our flag and get this shit back in order, because we the ones that's had this shit popping anyway. I don't remember Diddy and all of the rest of them celebrities at all these other leagues consistently or whatever like that. I don't remember that. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember the other leagues selling out Irving Plaza or none of that or whatever. Some of these leagues' biggest events still wasn't half of that. You know what I'm saying? Now other leagues have done great things. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I understand them. You know what I'm saying? Good point about the shirts. I've been screen printing since 1997. See what I'm saying? In 97, it was like, damn, you making your own shirts? Like, you could go to the concerts and shit, and you done printed up shirts for the concerts and shit like that. You selling out, because like, damn, man, it was a thing. Now, shit, the game is flooded. You know what I mean? What up, Factz in the factory? Let me grab a seat. Juice says, what's up? Let me see. All right, let me play some more of this. I want to kick it with y'all. Y'all got some good points, man.
We're shooting for consistency and more of a long-term type of consistency and energy. So what's the other criteria?
Building the best talent.
That's what we do.
Okay. So also too, I want y'all to notice that he's asking knowledge what the criteria is. Like, he's doing that on purpose. I don't want it to just be me saying this because he knows how battle rap is. People look at me as Beasley. I'm to blame for everything. Battle rappers didn't spit shit about me in their first, second, and third round or whatever. Y'all already got y'all opinion of URL, and us were looked at as the bad guy. So you ask the question, you give me the criteria, and I'll answer based on the facts and what we've done or whatever like that. So we're doing that on purpose. And I think that's fair.
What's the other criteria?
Building the best talent.
That's what we do. Number one at it. Nobody else has done it. No one else builds any talent, if we're being totally honest. Like, no.
He said, if we being totally honest, I got to rewind that part. Hold on. I see some of y'all got some more stuff. Hold on. The issue is that URL is a big part of messing up the culture. That caffeine deal messed up the ecosystem. I'm never mad at the caffeine deal. I'm just mad that when they get sponsors and shit, the goal isn't to try to get them a return or have them to stay excited about keep building with the genre. It's like, shit, we hit the lick and it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Not mad at the caffeine. The caffeine deal wasn't bad. How it got executed could have been done better, maybe. Or maybe it couldn't have been. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they did the best that they thought they could do and it just didn't work out. But I'm never mad at that caffeine deal, man. That's why some fans feel disrespected by them, because some moves they make, it's like F the fans. Now, this is the thing, though. This is the thing. Now, you know I agree with you on that, just me. We done went through that the past couple years. here paying for events and certain shit like that. We had a pay-per-view event and they came back and told us, no, it ain't no pay-per-view event, and threw their middle finger up to the bootleggers or whatever and didn't even really address us. And I was pissed about that, right with y'all. However, hold on. Hit this drink. However, every person that condone the goofy shit from these artists, any bloggers, any other fans, y'all are a part of the problem too. When y'all know something is wrong in the culture and y'all support it anyway, whether y'all sneaking just watching without commenting, whether y'all commenting, egging it on, and y'all giving that viewership, a super chat, money, and egging it on, any of the bullshit in the culture or whatever that y'all know was really hurting the culture, or they got on the bootleg wave as an excuse because y'all favorite blogger said, fuck it, I'm bootlegging, or y'all favorite artist said, fuck it, I'm bootlegging, or whatever, y'all are part of the problem too. That's why I told y'all when I made the platform, we're going to pay for the events. That way we got a voice every time. Can't nobody tell us we can't say shit. Can't nobody tell us we can't say shit. If we paying for this product, we the paying customer, the consumer or whatever, we got a right to praise or complain about any motherfucking thing we want. And I believe that is the majority of battle rap. I mean, the minority of battle rap fans can say that. I don't think everybody can say that. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of people that and they're frustrated. They looking at it like, damn, man, we gave all y'all this free content. We did all of this shit or whatever like this. And it's like, damn, okay, we do a lot of things right. It's times where y'all feel like we do some things wrong or whatever like this, or things we do that y'all just don't understand. Us doing a new app, launching a new app ain't easy. So no, it's not working perfect. But okay, bear with us for a couple months or however, right? Or whatever. But then y'all use that as an excuse to bootleg our shit or support that or to do that or whatever like that. Then yeah, they gonna feel like F the fans sometimes. I told you when me and Jack Boy was having a debate and he was like, man, the fans don't matter. I'm like, what? And y'all saw me and him argue or whatever back and forth. And then it was a little bit down the line. I'm like, man, I think Jack Boy might have been right. I think I understand him. If their money, if the leagues that they're battling on money comes from a sponsorship or an app, and the so-called chat, you know, the fans in the chats and the battle rap chats and shit is not spending no money, there's no direct connection to the artists and those specific fans. So they don't have to give a fuck about them at all. So I'm like, if that's what he meant, shit, he right. You know what I'm saying? You're not connected to the leagues or the artists if you're not supporting in some type of way. And if their battle rap content is not on YouTube, then the only way that you can support them is if they do have a pay-per-view and you actually purchase it and not watch a bootleg. If you actually pay for the app and support the app and give them the viewership there. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, how are you connected to the URL to have any say? Not you, just me, obviously, not you. But I'm just saying, how do you have any say to any league or any company? What do I always tell y'all? Where do they put the suggestion boxes in a business? They don't put it outside across the street where everybody can put in a suggestion about our business, because we don't really give a fuck about everybody's opinion. It's usually inside the restaurant or connected to the restaurant or business, because we want to know what our paying customers and supporters feel about our business. Not everybody who just want to have an opinion because the internet exists and everybody could type free on their phone their opinion on what we should or shouldn't be doing. So I'm not mad at them looking at certain people like F them. I feel like that too. I don't look to try to satisfy or to appeal to the whole entire battle rap genre. I think the majority of the battle rap genre sucks. I fuck with the factory. You know what I'm saying? If y'all start complaining about some shit, I got a problem on my hands. It's something I need to tweak or fix. Everybody else, fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't mean like new people who coming new to like just checking it out or whatever. They might not understand. I'll take my time to get them to understand what we do over here. But I get it, man. I get it. Let me see. Hairline say, if I had a league, I'd move however the F I want, unless there was a legal reason for me not to be able to book somebody. I book them. F what Beasley crying about where them violins at. No, see, listen, I would break out the violins, Hairline, but this is the thing. The leagues is the ones that's crying though, dog. They blocked my battle. They no-showed my battle. First of all, you booking motherfuckers who ain't trustworthy. You know what I'm saying? And you playing with fire, knowing that they other people artists and is frowned upon. Once you know, okay, they don't like that, you doing it at your own risk. Now you can do whatever the F you want to do, like you said, or whatever, but there's for every action, there's a reaction. So, you know, they were the ones who need the violins. Everybody going back to URL. Eunice got a crazy platform on TikTok. Yeah, a lot of people, man, get that motion on TikTok. I don't know how. Now you can make some good money on TikTok. TikTok be having some crazy rules and shit though. You know what I'm saying? With they shit or whatever like that. So there's nothing wrong with any, you know, residual income or passive income or secondary, you know, a third income or whatever that you got, right? But as an artist, TikTok, you know, battling on the league or whatever, all of that shit you should be trying to use the springboard to bigger and better things or whatever. So the battle rap fan, the true battle rap fan, which I consider, you know what I'm saying, us, the pure battle rap fan, I don't think is watching battle rap content on TikTok. And Anderson Burr's got a heavy following. DNA got a following on TikTok, stuff like that. But for whatever reason, that don't bridge over to battle rap. Look at our views and shit like that. We don't get views like that in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Salute to him for that. That's cool. But I don't think that really, I don't know. I think it's good. It's good, but I don't think it is. I thought Caffeine was one of the best eras in battle rap. Am I tripping? No, you're not tripping. You're not tripping at all. Not tripping at all. Says only $8, guys. Dang. Yeah, but that's why they saying F the fans. Like, but it's not necessarily they saying F the fans. It's more so we not trying to hear shit from nobody except our supporters. Like, they know who else connected to them. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. When I first got the app, they didn't charge me for like 10 months. Then one day I was logged out and my email was blocked. Made a new one. Oh, that's crazy. So 804 Rennie, owe that tab, y'all. Battle rap fans on TikTok only want clips, not full battles. Good point, right? So that's, and most of them is not necessarily battle rap fans. It's just cool. Like I saw a boxing streamer, right? They showed a clip of Anderson Burrs talking to Arsenal. They battle, and Anderson Burrs saying, you know, my neighbors look like you, your neighbors look like me, saying Arsenal acting like his life so hard when you live a better life and I'm actually struggling more than you or whatever. That clip is appealing to the masses. This is why Anderson Burrs was saying he felt like he Cody because of his reach outside of battle rap, which him, other people have come into battle rap and tried to teach them it's a way to cross over to do good business or to actually market and promote. These niggas been calling posting flyers and arguing with each other just promo. Like that's what they've been calling promo for years. But they don't want to listen to outside people. And then when people like an Anderson Burrs or DNA or whoever go get deals outside of this shit or whatever, they kind of looking, and those the people though who get clowned though and down though. Learn from them and emulate that stuff. And then, I mean, they want to emulate the gangsters and street niggas. Us gangsters and street niggas, we didn't want to live that life. If we could do it all over again, we'll skip a lot of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, dog. That's crazy because people without contracts no-show battles like crazy. So basically, if anyone has performed on URL, don't book them. No, it's not. It depends on the person. I would book Chef Trez with no problem whatsoever, no hesitation. You know why? Because Chef Trez has been vocal about his principles, his morals, and we saw him stand on them time and time again. I will book him no problem. You know what I'm saying? It was a time I would book Geechee Gotti. Obviously, Geechee Gotti locked up, but I'm talking about before he started, you know, doing the choking and stuff like that in the battles. But it was a time I would have booked him because he moved and was like, no, I'm going to do what I want. You know, Rex and certain people like that, right? It's certain people who you know are their own man and that you can depend on. So it's not like, that's like just me. That response is like, if I'm a business, I'm going to look at that response like, if I tell my kid, if I had a kid, make sure your room is clean and you eat all your dinner before you get any cookies, right? Or any snacks. And then I catch them 2 times in a row trying to get snacks or whatever. And I go in their room, your room isn't clean or whatever. Well, everything is done except my bed not made up. Then the second time, well, everything is done except, yeah, I didn't put my shoes up in the closet how I was supposed to. And then the third time they said, well, I might as well not even ever eat any cookies because, I mean, you want everything just perfect in my room. No, I said clean your fucking room up before you get any snacks and eat your dinner before you get any snacks. So it's not like is that extreme. This is extreme. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's very obvious, man, who you can book and who you can't. We know it. If we know it, you telling me the league owners not going to study it and they don't want to spend thousands of dollars? No. See, this is the type of thing me and like if I was arguing with a girlfriend or something, we'll be arguing. This would be the type of shit y'all to say to us that just trigger the fuck out of us or whatever. I might as well not, man, I ain't say nothing like that. You hear me? No, y'all know who to book. Okay, let me ask you this before I get the will I comment. Right now, would y'all book New Jersey Twerk on y'all league if y'all had a league? Would y'all book New Jersey Twerk and be confident that he's showing up? Would y'all book him? Yes or no? And be confident that he's showing up. All right, that's gone. You chase it with this water. Let me see. Okay, we're going to start here with no, sir, not at all. Jim Life says hell no. Tiff Marie says hell no. Look at all them extra words other than no. Just me says no with a whole bunch of O's. Nisi right behind it. Chris Wiley Jr. No. Right. Y'all know who to book and who not to book. y'all know who. Okay, why did somebody say the lucrative boy? We know who the lucrative boy is, Truffaut. That's why Truffaut wanted that off his name. Because he didn't want people to look at him and be like, damn, everybody gonna look at me like that's just what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And he want that off his name. He went back in the trenches, put in some work or whatever like that. Let me get that off my name. No, it ain't like that. It was situational. Say JAE MILLZ, no, I wouldn't even if someone sponsored. Marty Do VR says. So you got to do it in MILLZ voice too. Say that's what trunks are for. See, Dot, you trying to bring the streets in this shit, Dot. If we could do that, Dot, like in the 70s, 80s, 90s, shit like that, then we Gucci, Dot. They know when not to play. Got to flush this stuff out. I'll book him if he agreed to 1% front end and 99% back end. But listen, Chris Wiley, even with that, see, that's how some people look at it. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Y'all funny as hell too, by the way. I'm glad you said this. Some leagues try that. Some artists use that. No, you ain't got to pay me nothing right now. Just pay me 25% or just throw me a couple hundred. I'll get the rest or whatever. Guess what you're risking though? Because this is all the, I don't want to say all the leagues, but this is how some people in battle rap think. Well, I'm going to do that to protect my bread. What about the announcement to the fans? We're expecting this headline. We're buying into the card based on this headline. We're buying the pay-per-view based on this battle. So when it's canceled, it's not just, well, shit, I got my bread. I only gave him 1%, like Chris Wiley said or whatever. It's more to it than that. So even when the artist, well, I sent the deposit back, you fucked up a lot more than the deposit. You owe more than that. You know what I'm saying? It's more to it, y'all. I'm telling you, that's why some people, man, is in business and some people, you know what I mean? Say, yeah, you won't get paid to the end of the battle. I'm telling y'all, that's not, they try that, man. It ain't that. And then two, you talking about a person that's already untrustworthy, right? Depending on whatever battler it is, you want them to be motivated with no, you think they're going to be more motivated with no money in their hand. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, if they was getting their first half and they weren't going to get their back, it ain't about the money. They just not trustworthy. They're not reliable. But you think they'll be more motivated with no money to prepare leading up. So even if they do show up, they probably gonna have a fucked up performance. They need to just deal with people who do good business or who not affiliated with anybody who might be susceptible and being controlled by them. That's it. Or like Beasley just said, develop your own talent. Develop your talent from where you from in the surrounding areas and book them. And make them in because people always, man, we got talent here. Well, if they better than them, the talent will speak. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all will be able to throw events based on your own talent. I hate to say this, but something was supposed to be happening to Twerk too much scary-ish. Man, Bruce, man, you know, that's battle rap, man. I feel you though, Bruce. I don't, wish that on nobody, but I understand. If you selling tickets, that's a bad move, right? Right, just me. What's up, Jose Soto in the building? What's the word? Say he would have to be a surprise battle. See, it was a lot of times where I knew about some surprise battles that y'all didn't, that y'all never heard about because they no-show. Twerk was a surprise battle. Twerk was the surprise. Remember when Easy and Twerk was supposed to battle like on the Trenches card the day after the Cassidy? That was a surprise. Just a couple artists and bloggers leaked it. You know what I'm saying? Leaked it. They can't hold water. So they try that. I'm telling y'all, that's not the move. The move is very simple. Stop trying to cut corners and figure a way around the system and just do the work. Do the work. How many times have we had a Summer Madness in the main event canceled? I'm asking y'all if y'all know. I don't know, if any. How many times can y'all remember Summer Madness main event not happening? I'm asking. Summer Madness or known. Y'all combine the two. Summer Madness or known main event, how many times do y'all remember it not happening? I want to know. And we can exclude anything that didn't happen, like Daylight. And who was that? Was that Daylight and Swave or somebody or whatever because of the Mav situation or whatever? But outside of anything like that, how many Summer Madness or known main events did not happen? You said Twerk versus Big T was a surprise battle when he was messing up. If y'all remember, Factz. Alan Willis says, do the Cat Williams when booking Twerk. You got to say no. How many, y'all? I'm asking y'all. I'm waiting on y'all to tell me how many Summer Madness or known main events didn't happen. How many? I'm waiting on y'all. What y'all doing? Googling it? Matter of fact, let me let Beasley speak while y'all talking. Talk your Beasley.
Taking chances on these newer guys, building them up, putting them against bigger stars, presenting them as a class. We've consistently done that for years. We're the ones who go over the hill first and take all the arrows. When the new guys come, they say that they suck. Nobody wants to see them, right? We sign them into these exclusivity agreements. We build them up. And then a year later, they say, hey, why doesn't this guy go over to this league? Oh, he's on the slave deal. He's under this contract, right? And it's the very guys that you said that suck that you didn't want to see that now you're mad at us for because they can't go to other places because we're taking that investment. You understand? So people have to understand.
Come on, hold on. Don DeMarco. Don DeMarco talk that shit to these niggas. Beasley, they don't know what they talking about. Listen to what he's saying, y'all. We sign these artists to exclusivity deals to try to develop them and create, stars out of them or just build their brands up or whatever so they can be an important part of the program, right? These people we don't want to see them. We don't want to see them. Why y'all Eunice and all them? We don't care about no Klutz and Eunice and all. Y'all say y'all don't care. But then y'all turn around and complain and say, man, URL got them on them slave deals. Y'all said they was trash. Y'all said they was trash to begin with. So y'all want them free to do what? They seem to be okay with going through the process. They seem happy standing next to Smack and Beasley or whatever. And I don't know how they get treated as a whole over there. You know what I'm saying? But I agree with Beasley. I'm still looking to see how many Summer Madnesses and known main events got canceled that y'all can remember. I don't see no answers.
In that, we're making that initial investment into these artists and blowing them up and getting them to the place where people actually want to see them on our platform or go against other guys on other platforms. So,
hold on. Double O Kane says Beasley acting like they writing raps or making sure they perform under those bright lights. See, no, I don't like this. I don't like this perspective of it, man. Them billionaires who own them NBA teams ain't hooping and running drills and shooting threes and free throws either. It's not about that. Yes, everybody got to do a job. The janitor is doing a job in a Fortune 500 company. The person that's cleaning toilets and all that is doing their job, but they not going to get paid as much as the executives upstairs. That's just how it is, man. It's what it is. It's not, no, this ain't no we are the world or kumbaya. This ain't that. This business, man. This business, they also got to, when the battlers choke, when the battlers no show, when they got lackluster material, when they do all of that, URL gonna have to take or any league, they gonna have to take the hit. They take the hit, and they still gotta believe in them to still try to build them up and give them how many chances? How many times they've been trying to help Chess? How many years that they kept providing the opportunity for him to figure it out and to create moments? Chess got some big moments in battle rap. If they just did him, all right, man, we straight on you. Those moments don't happen. You know what I'm saying? Eunice is not my cup of tea, but I get what he's saying. Right. But no. So that's part of what he's saying. That's part of what he's saying. Part of what he's saying is y'all don't like these people. We see potential in them. We invest in them, time, energy, money into them. And then y'all complain about them being under slave contracts, but y'all don't like them. That don't make sense. That makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like none. That's just people want to bitch about something and complain about something that they don't understand and that they haven't invested a dollar into. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the narrative. That's what they heard a blogger say or an artist say in a battle or something like that. You know what I'm saying? None that I can remember. Yeah, me either. Jay Reed. I don't remember none. I must have missed everybody wanting to see that for this guy's foot since solar flare. That's crazy. I don't remember a Summer Madness or Gnome getting canceled. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm never not siding with the talent. Well, then Double O Kane, that's kind of one of our issues in just as black people in our race and in our culture, man. Not even just hip hop or whatever. We will just take a stance no matter if it's foolish, right or wrong. Like when people, I'm riding with my man's right or wrong. No, that is the dumbest shit we ever came up with. I understand the sentiment behind it that's trying to be expressed behind it. But if my man's about to go shoot at a nigga and shoot up a whole school to get to him, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if he's in front of the school, I'm about to spray that bitch up to just try to get him and jeopardize kids. No, I'm not riding with my man's right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but it's said though, words got power, Double O Kane. I can't treat it like a joke. I got to treat it like a statement. You hear me? You said it's a joke, so now people can say you saying it's a joke, but some people really feel like that. I was in a building when Rock vs. Clips got canceled. What Rock vs. Clips? Rock vs. Clips got canceled. Which one? Because obviously they battled back then, Lions Den. They had the rematch. Was that unfinished business or something? They had the rematch when it looked like they was on bleachers or some shit. I remember the second time they battled, you get the first, then the secondary. Who's the legend? Beat me. What made you legendary? That's the second one. And they supposed to do a third one. Which one? I brought this up already, Chad B. That's because Mav Hoffa fight, man. Like, all right, okay, see. All right, you ain't paying attention or either you're late, Chad B. All right, come on, Beasley. Talk your shit. They playing.
We're creating, so we're going line by line. We're creating the talent. Big battles. We're still delivering. What else?
Best battles.
The best battles. The best content. What else?
Most consistent events.
Every month.
Right.
Outside 6. Outside 5. The volume series.
Right.
If you go back, there's a myriad of other events that we've done consistently that people may or may not seen that live on the app. So we're consistently delivering that. What else? I was all.
Hold on. It's a URL that fed too many urban homes, not just financially. Many people watch URL on work shifts, pay to 8. I agree, Trap House Bowman. I agree. And then what do we know Smack gonna say? I'm not gonna say it. Y'all gonna say it in the factory. Say something don't go right with an event or a battle for whatever reason don't happen. What is the saying that URL gonna say that we know that they gonna say? What they gonna say? What they gonna say? I want to see one of y'all say it. Nisi told y'all to tap that like, please. Yeah, the $8, man, pay it. If you're a URL fan, battle rap fan, and they've invested and got a studio in Orlando, they shooting high quality. You know what I'm saying? The quality is A1. The one thing I do like, you can put it on Roku and have it on your TV. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever like that. $8 is not nothing to really complain about for the biggest battle rap library with the top artists on there. It's not. It's really not. There we go, Jim Life. Complete the objective. That's what they're going to say. Andretti, complete the objective. There we go. You know what I'm saying? Playboy Princess telling y'all we almost to that 100. Get them likes up. Factz, have you considered making pre-recorded content? Yeah, I am on another channel already. On here, no. The reason why I really don't like doing it in battle rap is because I enjoy having a battle rap conversation with y'all. I like us agreeing, disagreeing, arguing, debating, laughing. I like doing that with y'all. If it was more structure in battle rap, I would have a whole lot of pre-recorded content along with the live streams. A lot of my perspective in battle rap, and I feel like it may be sad to say this, got to be explained. I feel like I got a different perspective. I don't think my perspective is just consistent with the majority perspective in battle rap. So if I might just say something and without us having a conversation or back and forth or some questions asked, then I don't think people will get what I'm saying. Not a lot of people, I don't think. You know what I'm saying? So it really won't make any difference. I don't think my pre-recorded videos in battle rap would be worth the time without it being structured right now. And then also, when I'm trying to understand, because y'all got to think too, I'm older. I missed a lot of time by being locked up. When I need y'all to explain something to me, I may have a perspective because I just see it how I see it. And y'all might be like, well, no, Factz, this. And I'm like, oh, shit. So it's so much that I miss. I like having a you had to be there type of channel in battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Say we always complete the objective. Exactly. Complete the objective. Carter Jones, Jay Reed. Dupan the 8 helped the battle rappers. P. Diddy all day. I want all the publishing. Well, yeah, help the battle rappers, because how do y'all think they funding the Orlando studio, the events, and paying the battlers? Their primary source of income in battle rap as far as URL is the app. And whatever, they making a month off YouTube. I don't know how much they making off YouTube, but they're not really consistent on there. So their main source of income is the app. So hell yeah, it's helping the battlers. That's the only way they can get paid. You know what I'm saying? It's the only way they can get paid. I was in a building in NC when Mook versus Calico versus T-Top and Breers got canceled because they started the event 3 hours late. We got put out the building. Damn. I hate them 2-on-2 events too. I hate those. Dang, that was in NC? That was in NC? But yeah, man, it's rare that people gonna respect a main event. I'm talking about artists. Artists gonna respect the main event on URL more than they will other leagues. It just is what it is. Or just the league, period. They're not gonna want to no-show smack. Well, these days they don't care. Well, certain people don't care. I would, but the way my bank account is set up, Kevin, we gotta hunt down the secret channel you keep talking about. Somebody know about it. You said let the locks go? Oh, you talking about Bad Boy? You talking about Diddy King? Norbs need his cut off that $8. Norbs, I think he got his cut, y'all. I think Norbs got his cut and he cool with that. You know what I mean? Man, you really ask that, it really be your own cut. Oh, you said yes, that was NC, the 2-on-2. Damn. I wouldn't have guessed that. Nefarious one, what's up? He said salute to everybody, man. All right, let me see. I think we pretty much talked about this. It might be one more thing.
Also say just in terms of business structure. You know what I'm saying? Venue? Clearly. You know what I'm saying? The best venues, the biggest venues, Live Nation venues. You name it.
Do y'all feel like Beasley lying? Lux voice. And Beasley, you lying. Do y'all feel like he lying? Y'all feel like Beasley is lying? They definitely had the biggest venues, best venues, biggest moments, biggest events. The caffeine deal, Netflix situation, BET, most celebrities. Is he lying? Nefarious, when you on time, you here. Is he lying, y'all? URL needs a dedicated blogger to do content on their channel. I think most of the bloggers see this. They kind of had that. I don't know if they still had that. I almost said something, Trap House Booming. Just to keep casual fans abreast. Now, remember, Trap House, remember when I said I would like to be that for all of the leagues, like the prominent leagues, like ESPN, and not just be, because I felt like a couple people tried that, but then they got compromised by like being one league and you can't speak ill against that league. I would have loved to have been the channel, or at least one of the channels that had all of the updates. When we get a flyer and it don't have no date on it or no time or no pay-per-view information or no address or a date or when it don't have stuff like that for us to get it, I show the flyer and y'all be like, hey, it don't got that. Oh, it don't. And I'm able to just call, email, or whatever the league, and then they could give me the information. And then the very next day or later on that day, whether I post it on my Twitter, my IG, or whatever, this is the update. I would have put in the work to do that. And it's been a hub for information, correct information and updates. This is the problem with that, though. A lot of leagues ain't for the right thing. Some of them got some of that shit missing for a reason. Some of them know that their artist is not battling, and they're not going to tell y'all that the battlers is not coming because they want the tickets to be selling or whatever like that. And then some people not going to work with you if you have one video and you got criticism of it or whatever. Now they mad at you or whatever. Like, it's too much weird shit like that in battle rap for that to work. And salute to the bloggers that's not willing to be compromised to where we can't say certain shit. It's only a couple of them. You know what I'm saying? And once you a platform and people feel like you just compromise for one league, then all the people, all the rest of the fans are gonna look at you funny. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. All right, let's get through this because I want to get to the goods and wrap this up.
Do it. You know what I mean?
Hold on. Chris Wiley. Let me see. J Rob, what's up? Let me see. Factz, the bloggers make the leagues relevant. No, they don't make the leagues relevant, but bloggers definitely bring awareness to certain things that's going on. Dog, everybody work hand in hand. I think until the battlers start being so lackluster in how they are, the battlers and the artists are the most important thing, because without the art or the content, nothing exists. So once you have the content and the artists, the platforms matter, the URLs and other leagues and stuff like that, right? Because they supposed to have the business mind, the money, you know what I'm saying, the acumen or whatever, and all of those things to be able to put together events. You know what I'm saying? To be able to harness their talent, focus it, develop it or whatever, and give the best presentation of it to the consumer and maximize financially so they can allocate all of the proper funds to everybody. So they very important. You know what I'm saying? They're important for the business. The artists, for just the genre, the sport itself, are essential. We can't have the genre without the artists. But as far as business-wise, the platform is most important in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Because most artists don't know how to do business, and that's just what it is. That's not a slight. And then after that, the fans have to be present. The consumers, not necessarily the consumers, have to be present in order for it to work, because you got to have somebody that's spending the money. Or in these days, though, even without spending the money, if you get heavy viewership, you can make deals based off that, because advertisers pay based on how many people you can get to look at their product. So you don't have the viewership is kind of currency right now too. You know, not even kind of viewership is currency online also right now with social media. You know what I mean? And Warren Reader was the URL media for a minute. That was a very short-lived minute. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you talking to Playboy Princess. They also sued the most leagues and sent out the most cease and desist to other leagues they viewed as competition. I don't see an issue with that. What's wrong with that? If they're the most copied, if they're the most, like, that's like Gucci, Louis, and all of them or whatever, they're the most knocked off by all of the people who knock off other brands because they're the most popular brands. So if they find a store or something that they find, I'm pretty sure they have a legal team. They're going to sue them. They're going to sue them. There's nothing wrong. I'm not saying you saying there's something wrong with it, but there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I never understood the emphasis on P's role. Who was in charge of marketing? I think he was supposed to be in charge of finding talent, like a talent scout, and maybe developing it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, marketing, battle rap has suffered with that. It would take a grown business for that to work. Facts. Wasn't Henny working with URL? I think he was working for URL at one point. With maybe a better word, but Henny was also battling and shit too. We're battling. It's dog. I think battle rap should outsource, man. I don't think they should look to battlers. I think they should outsource with people who actually are professionals at this shit. You know what I'm saying? Who actually know what they're doing, man. All right, Playboy Princess, appreciate you. I'd like to see you, Ariel, try to do a membership here on YouTube and do a live event that way. It's a lot harder to bootleg YouTube. Why would they do that and utilize YouTube and give YouTube a percentage of their earnings instead of people just paying the $8? The $8 is the membership. Be an App Gang member. You know what I'm saying? Surviving P coming soon. They already did those, just me. You don't remember with the Spanish Harlem guy and all of them guys popping out, Goodz and all of them going that P? They already did the Surviving P episodes. You hear me? Yeah, I wouldn't. If I was them, I wouldn't do that at all. Or they might as well just stay on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Gucci and Louis knocked off Africans. I'm not aware of that, but you could be right. I wouldn't be surprised. It's the American way. You hear me? Well, are they American for me to say that? So yeah, YouTube want they cut. They for sure want they cut. You hear me? Or just me say, yeah, you remember that? Yeah, they definitely did the Surviving P. All right, let me see what else he got to say real quick, and y'all can catch the rest of the interview on Hip Hop Is Real. Shout out Knowledge the God, No Bars, the whole Hip Hop Is Real team over there. I think he might have said one more thing, and then we could get to the Goodz interview.
It's a tough question for you to ask me without me coming across like an asshole.
No. Listen, man.
I believe in what I do.
Hold on. We gotta hear what he asked him. Well, let me see.
Clearly, you know what I'm saying? Just works that we've done consistently that people may or may not seen that live on the app. So we're consistently delivering that. What else? I would also say just in terms of business structure. You know what I'm saying? Clearly. You know what I'm saying? The best venues, the biggest venue.
Trap House say you split revenue with YouTube, but you also have the luxury of not dealing with bandwidth, etc. I mean, that's not what's gonna make the deal sweeter. Like that's like, okay, as an entrepreneur, right? When you're not working a 9 to 5 and working for somebody, you know when y'all get your checks, right? I said checks like they physical checks now or whatever. I know most people get direct deposit and stuff or whatever, but you have to pay for that to be done. You got to pay for them to get your stuff ready for your taxes. You got to pay for a lot of things that the company does, which is what they base they hourly or your salary on. That if you did it yourself, you're cutting out a lot of those middlemen and a lot of those things. And sometimes, you know, it can be costly. You got to pay an accountant or certain people to do certain things, or you may know how to do it yourself. It's all based on what's best for you. I don't think that's the issue. That's why they developed the app. You know what I'm saying? That's why they developed the app. It's also a streaming platform too, which they announced and they streamed events on too. So they already have that in place. So why they gonna pay somebody else when they can just pay themselves? You know what I'm saying? Like that really don't make any sense. And YouTube is not doing a fair split. They're gonna do the split that they feel like is best for them, which I don't have an issue with. They don't want to create the platform. No, and it's not like battle rap is the UFC or something like that, where it's gonna be so many views that it's just crashing. Now we've had problems with pay-per-views and shit like that or whatever, but like, come on, man. Hell no. See, I think y'all overthink it sometimes, man. I think y'all overthink it. Like y'all just want to give in, man. No, I got my own app. YouTube is an app. We do know that, right? YouTube is an app. I got my own app. Why the hell I'm gonna tell y'all go get a membership on their app so they can get a cut instead of come get one on mine? No, I'm cool.
Live Nation venues. You name it, we do it. You know what I mean? It's a tough question for you to ask me without me coming across like an asshole.
No. Listen, man.
I believe in what I do.
Of course. Listen, you're supposed to talk your ish.
I believe in what we do, and this is hip hop. So if you don't believe you're number one, you're not even practicing the morality and the laws of hip hop. Now
I agree.
This shit is number one. But I'm actually
all right. I agree, man. Y'all want to watch the rest of the interview, man? Go to Hip Hop Is Real. It's like 3 minutes left for the interview, 4 minutes maybe, almost 4 minutes or whatever. Y'all watch the rest, but the whole thing. No. Hold on.
Speaking with specific fact.
Hold on.
Just because URL is doing well doesn't mean this is no disrespect. It doesn't mean that other people don't contribute. I'm big money and give them jobs, streaming, and opportunity. Like, I'm just saying, if you're trying to find a brand that is parallel to the Ultimate Rap League, it's just not gonna happen. I'm just being honest.
Nah,
I'm
that's
just speaking
respect.
my truth. This is no disrespect. It doesn't mean that other people don't contribute to the culture and provide good content, because they do. And there are some great battles happening off of URL. And I respect that and I acknowledge it. But if you're asking me as a company, as a brand, and just when it's all said and done, the legacy that we've built and created, it's not even close.
I respect it.
Can't compare. So yeah, I still feel and believe that we are number one just because of the different things that we do, the opportunity that we have. You know, if you're coming into battle rap and you're trying to find a way to do something, you have to go to our statistics in order to do that. You know what I mean? So that in itself, you can't go to these, because somebody hires a bunch of guys, essentially they're a party promoter, and puts them on the stage and tries to run a stream against guys. Essentially,
that's the part right there, y'all. That's the part right there.
Because somebody hires a bunch of guys, essentially they're a party promoter, and puts them on the stage and tries to run a.
You said they're party promoters. Listen, y'all. Listen to this. Look.
Hires a bunch of guys, essentially they're a party promoter.
Hold on. Let me go back.
In order to do that. You know what I mean? So that in itself, you can't go to these, because somebody hires a bunch of guys, essentially they're a party promoter, and puts them on the stage and tries to run a stream against that content, and then you don't see the brand.
Oh, they said essentially they're a party promoter. Y'all heard it? You say it's low? It's a lot of background noise in there on that video too. Netflix is adding ads to their content if you don't up to a higher tier subscription. Major platforms are penny pinching. Don't be surprised if URL does the same. But that's the thing. You have to, once bootlegging get to a certain point, you got to stop banking on people spending money for each event. You know what I'm saying? You just have to. Say volume good and clean. Yeah, it'd be the same people for some reason. I think it's y'all, either y'all phones, y'all headphones or something, whatever. Because I noticed it'd be like the same ones who be saying that. Y'all got to understand, like, okay, how many times do y'all watch other bloggers react to videos and y'all see commercials pop up? Right? Y'all see it all the time. You know what I'm saying? How many times have y'all saw me tell other bloggers and people, man, get premium, get premium. I used to tell Harlem all the time, like, man, get premium, get premium. It's just part of the job occupation, man. It's okay, man. I don't give a fuck if it's $15. I don't care if it's $8. I don't care if it's 10. There's different levels where you can get premium. They got promotions sometimes, even with like StreamYard. StreamYard had a promotion for having the highest level of StreamYard for a certain deal or whatever. I'm like, damn, that's only like shit, $8 or $10 more than the regular one or whatever like that. Let me get it or whatever. You invest in, I got you, Carter John. Okay, bet. I got you. I got to invest in my brand. Let's just say I'm paying $15 for premium on YouTube. Or I can make, let me say 12. Say I'm paying $12 for premium on YouTube. What am I paying a week? $3? To have seamless reaction videos, paying $3 a week, that's okay. Invest into your brand. It's $3 a week. What it is, we've accumulated so many different habits. I'm not saying this at Corshell. Let me take this down. We done accumulated so many bad habits in life and live beyond our means and stretch ourselves to the max. Every little dollar that we make, we try to find a way to spend it. Don't got no savings, no nothing like that, to where we feel that we being done wrong for having to pay for somebody else's service that they provide, that they pay for, and they put their name and their effort on the line for it. Pay it. Pay it. And battle rap is so entitled and spoiled or whatever like that. The only thing that we, again, us over here, the majority of us, I'm going to say, those of us who pay for events, who sat here for years and paid for events and spent our money and went to events and stuff like that, we got a right to be pissed off because we wasn't getting a good product. Remember how many times I didn't get talked about by bloggers, went off on in the spaces or whatever, me saying the product is shitty, that this shit going to be over with, that the investors and sponsors go leave, and that I wouldn't bring any sponsors to this shit. How many times I got talked about for saying that in battle rap? And now look where we at. Now look where we at. Pay it. You know what I'm saying? Pay it. You want good quality product, man. You get what you pay for. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's just like our grandparents or great grandparents. Man, I used to pay a nickel or a dime for a candy bar, and this is all that, whatever. Inflation happens. It is what it is, man. Pay it. Pay for what you want. We can't have everything for free. We spoil it. You say, I get premium on everything. I hate ads. Ads on YouTube, nasty work. I've been premium way too long. That's the talk, exactly. Had to plug my headphones back on the computer. I was just alluding to URL dropping Rock vs. Eel for free on the app is a pathway for them to drop new battles for free with ads on the app using the YouTube ad model. For sure, I 100% agree. And those of y'all who don't know, I said this in the other stream. They released Ill Will vs. Tay Rock for free on the app. Like for y'all to just watch it on there as like promotion for y'all to get the app. So y'all can see the quality. Y'all can see the studio that they got or whatever. They've invested into their company, y'all. Y'all want this shit just everything for free. Now, again, those of us who paying customers who not satisfied, who feel like y'all need to address us about this, this, and this, or we're not paying, we got every right to say that. You know what I'm saying? They even have new premium light now for $10.99. That's what I'm saying. And we only need it, meaning just people as battle rap bloggers. We just don't need commercials when we're reacting to stuff. You know what I mean? The thing is, Factz, you see longevity and currency in your brand. Others see what they want to buy next. Factz. Yeah, that's 100% Factz. That's Factz. Caps had Viagra ass on his JAE MILLZ reaction. I was like, come on, Caps. Yeah, Caps don't care. Caps, I was like, all right, y'all, I'm gonna get premium, man. You know he not. You know what I'm saying? Corshell said 100. Did you speak on Goodz yet? No, I'm literally about to play his now. I'm done with the beat. I want to get to the part where he said that the battle rap leagues, other leagues are like party promoters. So leagues out there, I feel like y'all should be offended. He said y'all party promoters, unless y'all agree. Unless y'all agree. I'm just thinking about, like, do y'all got like affiliations with URL? Y'all scared to say something back to URL or Beasley or nothing? You got OSBL out there. You got the Trenches. You got Black Mafia Battle League. You got No Cut. That might still be URL. You got TBL. You know what I'm saying? You got what KLTD, they show love to them. He said Organic, the only one he respect. Man, y'all got all of these leagues out here, man. Y'all party promoters, like Beasley said. Step up and just get some competition going, man. Let's get some competition going. One thing about RBE, they kept that pressure on and was consistent enough, man, and innovative enough or whatever, where URL and everybody else had to pay attention to what they was doing because the people started speaking. So we need somebody to, man, we need some leads to step up and get this shit together, man. Because URL talking crazy, I feel like they're making sense to me, if I'm being honest with y'all. They making some sense to me. All right, hold on. Let me go to the Goodz interview, man. We could this not gonna take long at all. Goodz on some other shit. All right, let me see. Let's see Goodz. Oh, Goodz. Goodz. All right, man. One in the chat if y'all still with me, man. It's the last portion. We're gonna get through this probably in like 10-15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Why do Goodz got them slick walks, them slick Maddens that he named it? Listen, when I say slick Maddens, don't say I'm trying to be funny, because if you go to the Nothing But Goodz site, he changed the name to AG3 Fusion, Slick Maddens in parentheses. So don't try to say I'm being funny or none of that. Slick Maddens, man. He got the Slick Maddens on in the video. Kicked up. It's crazy. Now I'm gonna say this. We sitting this close. I don't want you having your leg kicked up like that by me anyway. And Goodz, man, the way Goodz used to talk shit, he would have said that. I just felt like Goodz lost his aura, man. I don't want to say lost, but it took a hit with this JAE MILLZ shit. And it's becoming more and more obvious, man, with all these clips, man, from these interviews and stuff like that, man. It's another one that happened like 2 weeks or so ago. I ain't even gonna reach back to that one because I feel like it'll be like, no, maybe doing too much. But all right, let's listen to this, man.
With the battle rap, right? Mm-hmm. Like, why don't you give like the younger dudes a chance, maybe? To do what? Like, you know how you doing the cypher and you're giving like the people that's on the herd right now, or like coming up.
You mean like for me to battle them?
Yeah.
I did that my whole career. I always did a one round and battle the new coming up.
That's true. But you haven't did that in a minute.
I haven't battled in a minute.
Why don't you give them a shot?
I haven't battled in a minute. My mind ain't on battle rap. I ain't really thinking about battle rap. Battle rap is not where it once was. It's not where it once was, bro. It ain't that, the last battle.
Now, I agree with that. I remember him doing the one-rounders. I remember he did the one-rounder with Gage. You know what I'm saying? People like that. Whatever him, Charlie Clips and DNA was giving out a lot of shots back then when Goodz and Charlie Clips, we used to see them together all the time. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit or whatever. And battle rap, he hasn't battled for a minute. He ain't battled in a couple years since the Calico battle. So it's not like he's just out active or whatever. So I do understand that he got other shit going on and it's just not his primary source of income or anything like that.
That I did was what? Calico? That was 3 years ago.
Damn.
You said quick flu? That was like 2023. We in 2026.
Yeah, 23. Yeah.
That's what it was? It wasn't 24, right?
It was 2023.
That's my point to you.
Damn.
Funny as hell.
Damn, that's crazy. 3 years? Yeah, but then I'm like, yo, that's why I'm like, yo, you should give like those younger dudes a shot. Like a Swamp. Or Kid Slate.
I like Swamp. I like Kid Slate too. That's one. But for me to battle,
that would be a good one.
For me to battle, I would have to see, I would have to have some kind of fire to battle them. It's just, if I don't got that, I'm no sense just to do it.
Now, I agree with this. All is what Goodz saying right there, I agree with. If you don't got that passion or fire to do it, which is why he don't choke in battles and stuff like that, then don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And he in a position in life where you don't have to battle. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to battle. So I do agree with Goodz on that.
Yeah.
Nah, but that's not me. I've been doing it for 17 years. I don't have it no more where I'm hungry, where I could just battle a nigga just to battle him. It got to be something there.
I got you.
To get me to that point to want to battle him.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Because I want to see.
Like I was going to battle Big K at one point. It got to that point because there was a point I never was going to battle him. But then he worked and got to a point where his name could be mentioned with mine.
Yeah.
Other than that, he was all the way down here.
He been working. He was like almost Cody of the year. Like he was good.
He wasn't almost Cody. Big K won Cody.
But crazy. That's what I'm talking about. You naming the time where he just battled Mook. He's right there, Cody of the year.
Yeah, you talking about right there, Cody. Didn't Big K win Cody, y'all? Didn't Big K win Cody? Am I tripping? Big K won, right? The year before Tay-Rock?
That's when I was going to battle him. Before that, it didn't make no sense for me to battle him.
Gotcha. Damn, I want to see that.
What was it? Year before Tay-Rock? Well, was it before Rum Nitty? But he won, right? Okay, Jim Life says yeah.
Big K, you and Big K. He was going to talk his to me, that would be a good one.
Niggas do too much to battle.
What are you talking about?
Niggas do too much to battle. So that's why a lot of times you won't see me battle a nigga because a nigga be doing too much to battle. To the point where it kind of be going into something else.
Yeah,
I'm not from this era. I'm not from that. I grew up totally different. The way I grew up was if I start feeling the way, I'm gonna put my hands on you. That's it. I ain't grow up from this era.
Now? Even like right now?
Yeah, I'm a
Hold on. Goodz say people be doing too much to battle. And all right, come on, let's
totally different. The way I grew up was if I start feeling the way, I'm gonna put my hands on you. That's it.
Big K battles Mook. He don't need a Goodz battle now. Facts, Bruce. So in the promo, Goodz said if I start feeling the type of way, he grew up where he gonna put his hands on you. So we was just talking about this the other day. Goodz, you remember the top 10 or top however many dirtiest battle rapper blogs you and Clips used to do? You remember all the shit you used to say about battlers and shit, roasting them and shit like that? Now, what was Big K doing? Now, I remember when they was going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? But the Dale, exactly. Put hands on him. Not after that weak punch he threw. Nefarious one says, look at just me. Just me sick of his shit. Let's keep going.
I ain't grow up from this era.
Even like right now?
Yeah, I'm a man, nigga. You talking about? Yes, right now. So with K, he went.
I want y'all to just pay attention to body language. Y'all know, man, I pay attention, man. I read people as one of my talents or whatever. Look at his body language when he say, yes, I'm a man. Let's look.
That's it. I ain't grow up from this era.
Even like right now?
Yeah, I'm a man, nigga. You talking about? Yes, right now.
So that's that. I don't know, y'all ever been super mad, y'all feel y'all breathing, picking up or whatever, and you just look at his face. Look at his face right now. Goodz be so unbothered most times, cool. The aura is just, man, come on, man. This battle rap, we ain't got to do this or this, that, whatever. Like with other people, like even diffusing other people's shit or whatever. He's clearly irritated and bothered, and he wants to prove something. This ain't even me. Jim Life says obvious. Definitely very, very obvious. Now, this is not me just saying like I've been there. I felt like that about battle rap. The difference is, I'm gonna tell y'all, man, I'm scorned. I'm mad right now. I want to hurt one of these niggas. I don't like that this happened. You got to be able to say to man that you pissed off, man. Embrace whatever you feeling, man, and just be able to say it. You pissed. You've never been in this position where people making jokes and shit on you or whatever, and you upset about it. And you lashing out at times where they even look at Tiger. Tiger is trying to think like, how can I get him to understand? I'm just trying to tell him to come outside, that I'm a fan of you, other people a fan of you. We want to see you battle again. Oh yeah, you and Big K will be a good battle or whatever. Why don't you give some young guys a chance or whatever? Like, and everything Tiger is saying, Goodz got this defensive stand. Look how he got his hands crossed now, or he moving, he kicking his shoes up, and he doing so much or whatever because he got a defensive demeanor because of what's going on, because of this JAE MILLZ shit, man. It's just what it is. Now, it could be some other stuff in his life or whatever like that, but this not Goodz, man. This not Goodz. Even how I'm just what I see him got on, there's nothing wrong with what he got on or nothing like that or whatever. It's just not Goodz, man. It's just not him. I think he going overboard. I think the shoes and stuff is right there. Now, he always promotes or whatever like this, so I could just be totally wrong. But I think he going overboard, throwing on the slick Maddens, having them right there and all of that stuff or whatever. It's just like, I don't care. I want to show that I don't care, and y'all ain't stopping. And it's like, no, right now, that ain't the thing to do, because most of the culture look at those as knockoffs. Now, if you're going to address it, if you're going to have them there, that don't mean you got to suppress your shit or whatever, but talk about them in a different way. I did discount them. I know a lot of people don't understand, I'm saying, that I feel my brand warrants, the price to be up. But with what JAE MILLZ did or whatever, people looking at it like that, I made them more affordable for y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? For y'all to get them in support. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, man. Is this price good enough? This $100 good enough? Or y'all feel like they should go down? Or, you know what? Right now, for the next 2 weeks, or for the rest of the month of March or whatever, man, y'all could get, man, another 30% off or whatever, just support. Just make sure, I'm saying, y'all do this, do that, or whatever like that. Like, it got to be a different demeanor. His aura is just the fuck gone. There's no aura. All defensive. All uncomfortable. He don't look comfortable at all. Don't even look like he been working out. Like, what I'm saying, he usually be working out. He disheveled damn near every video. You know what I'm saying? This time, his hair kind of looked like how it usually is or whatever. But in a lot of the videos he making, his hair ain't, together and shit or whatever. And that's just not Goodz, man. And I'm not gonna say he fell off, because we all go through ups and downs in periods like that in life, right? We all go through that. So I'm not gonna say he fell off. I'm not gonna say he fell off. But right now, you're going through a bad spot, man. And if you do want to battle, like, this is going to make people want to see you battle to get killed. You know what I'm saying? In the battle. So it's just not a good look, man. It's just not a good look. Or maybe it is. Maybe this is his strategy. Let me piss everybody. I don't think so. Let me piss everybody off and just get my name just going. Some track. He doing interviews for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. So he going to punch MILLZ. MILLZ doing him more dirty than what K did, or he picking and choosing. That's a dog. I was thinking that too, Bruce. And what's so crazy, I wasn't even gonna ask that question because I don't want to seem like I was hyping something up, but I thought the same thing, Bruce. I'm like, damn, you and MILLZ definitely went back and forth and disrespected the fuck out of each other or whatever. And I feel like Goodz kind of crossed the line first. You know what I'm saying? As far as what would be considered crossing the line to me. Now, everybody else got a different line. You know what I'm saying? A different line with it that they feel shouldn't be crossed. But the nigga Goodz, you crossed the line. So should JAE MILLZ swing on you when he see you? Or are you going to swing on JAE MILLZ when you see him? Like, it's promotion, it's words. And then this is what's so crazy that you're saying is watch till later on in the interview. It's only 5 minutes, y'all, and 40 seconds. Whole time Goodz aura was built from insecurity, Dale said, and that a lot of people feel like that too, Dale. So already it was flimsy to some people, and now it's just really just broken. Say fit is off. Yeah, facts. Just me. Facts. He's usually checking his phone, acting like he don't care, Gym Life. You know what I'm saying? He said he threw on the slick man. Hey, he did though. He did though, Anthony Robinson. Yes, it is facts. He has those New Balance A6. Side note, Tiger got a big man, y'all out of pocket, man. All right, no, listen to this though. Hold on. So look at this. Hold on. Is it this one? So he's gonna punch Mills again. Oh yeah, just watch this. Just watch this.
So with K, he went to a play where he was like, I'm not what we could throw all the battle shit out the way. I don't even know. I don't even know him.
Right.
But when I was around him before, and it wasn't none, he was sitting all the way over there in the corner.
Huh.
I don't know him.
Right.
But it don't be the same energy when I be around. Because I'm with whatever a nigga would. If a nigga see me, he can act any way he was acting, I want to act. I'm with it. Any nigga tell you that in battle rap.
Okay, rewind. Okay, I want to know, when did that start? I need to know, when did that start? Now, I know Jim's be watching the channel just like I be watching his channel and supporting. I don't know, Jim's might be with the kids right now doing his thing, working out something or whatever. And shout out to Jim's too, man, because he be posting. And sometimes I be needing to see some of those posts to get that extra motivation. Y'all know I'm self-motivated. I need to know, when did this start? I'm going to rewind this back, and I want to know, when did this start, though?
Same energy when I be around. Because I'm with whatever a nigga would. If a nigga see me, he can act any way he was acting, I want to act. I'm with it. Any nigga tell you that in battle rap.
Okay, like so everybody won't tell you that, because after you sucker punch Jims in a battle, he wanted a fair fade and you was not with it. So when did this start being the case? As you got older and just turned 40, it's supposed to be more mature. Your kid is older, you know what I'm saying? You got more going on, you get money, like how you always telling us or whatever, and got other shit and you're not really worried about battle rap. So how did battle rap get to the point where it's even more of a reason for you to crash out when this wasn't the case for sure then? Because he wanted to fade and you didn't. So I just want to know. You said not good want to fight. You know what I'm saying? Double OK. You feel me, Double OK? You know what I'm saying? Defensiveness is a mask for insecurity. It's a major convo killer. Goodz ain't good. Facts, Corshell. Facts with the bars. You know what I'm saying? I'm still laughing at motherfucking hairline. Talking about Tiger got a big ass head. It's crazy. So he turned on it. Yes, Bruce, he did. You know what I'm saying? He still want the fade, Jose Soto says. See what I'm saying? So it's no way after that Wolf and Lion joint flopped is when it started, Jim Life says. Oh, wow, he turned down the fade. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely turned down the fade. Is he talking about Mills? No, he was talking about Big K. He said Big K was doing too much to get the battle. He was going to battle Big K, but Big K was doing too much. You know what I'm saying? He was doing too much. So now it's like you definitely in a different space, Goodz. This ain't the Goodz we seeing. Even you putting that energy out there, like, because I put energy out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever niggas with, whatever energy, that's always been me my entire life, though. That's been me my entire life. Anybody who knows me anywhere know that's my energy. So it's not just out of nowhere or just out of frustration or whatever like that. You start talking like that. And I'm also aware that when you talk like that, you're inviting that type of energy. Y'all see me catch myself sometimes. Like, all right, I'm inviting that type of energy. And it don't always work out how you visualize it in your mind. You know what I'm saying? In your mind, you would like to come out victorious in every incident. You know what I'm saying? But it don't always work out like that. And even when you win, you might lose. Because best and believe, all these niggas, 99% of these niggas is telling you do something to them. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this nigga.
Yeah, when I was running around on my bullshit because I was young and stupid and wilding, no way. Now I be chilling. I don't want to get into none of that. But I'm with whatever a nigga with, though. As soon as I come around, if you feel any type of way, just we can handle it right there on how you want to handle it. Mm-hmm. So sometimes for me to not go there, I won't do certain things because I don't want to go there. And sometimes niggas be talking too crazy where it's not battle rap no more.
I see what you're saying.
Well, Cassidy spoke on your daughter in the battle, and everybody else, you said the battle would be over and you didn't do nothing and you had an excuse for Cassidy. So do that apply to Cassidy? You know what I'm saying?
I just think it's just battle rap, even with K.
Yeah, but niggas need to learn the difference between what's battle rap and what's not.
Gotcha.
Because it can easily go not battle rap.
Yeah, right.
I don't know about these niggas. Right, yeah. I don't know what they do. I heard niggas say a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
The one thing about me is you don't know me for battle rap for getting something done to me. So niggas could talk shit, all that. I hear niggas talk shit. But you don't hear nothing in battle rap that something happened when a nigga did something to me. Mm-hmm. Anything that altercation is fucked up because I hate it. But any altercation I had in battle rap was me doing something to them.
Yeah.
Period.
No, the only altercation. Okay, y'all let me know what other altercations y'all know of. I know him throwing a bottle in the crowd, that's not anything aimed or directed. You know what I'm saying? Like man to man, face to face, or whatever. Like you wanted smoke or whatever. And then the gym situation was a sucker punch. You didn't drop him, look like you dazed him or nothing or whatever. He kept fighting, coming forward. You put your heads down. It didn't really look like you knew how to fight. But once you didn't hit somebody, you should be full-fledged or whatever. Now that don't mean Goodz can't fight. Goodz could be one of the best fighters. You know what I'm saying? Walking around battle rap or whatever. I'm just saying, like, based on what we know, you telling us to kind of like consider your history like we know your body of work. We don't. Well, I don't. So I think most people look at you when it comes to that. No, me personally, I never looked at him no way when it came to that. He was a smooth nigga, was about his money and clean. Just like he said he was. I'm one of the cleanest niggas in battle rap, or the cleanest nigga in battle rap. I felt him and Smack is that. You know what I'm saying? So I never looked at him as a tough guy. And this is another misstep I feel like he making, because now you're going to get people to start evaluating you as a tough guy. And the first thing people in battle rap going to say, because these niggas don't, you could be tough. And the nigga going to be like, man, that nigga ain't tough. So, but if we start evaluating you and look at your body of work in battle rap when it comes to being tough, we're not going to look at you as tough. We're going to look at you the opposite. Sucker punches somebody while y'all in the midst of like doing a paid gig, that's sucker shit. That's not tough. That's not fire. That's not, you know, while I come up from an era or whatever. No, you come up for an era. You could have said, no, the battle over. Nigga, see me outside. That's the era you say you come from. That's what that era would do. Not sucker punch him. And then you sucker punch him and put your head down. And really, because you wasn't really with that. And then when the nigga wanted the fade, you denied him. You didn't give him the fade. You already popped it off. You owe that. So don't tell us to look at, you know, it ain't about nothing being done to me. It's about me doing something. That's that battle rap shit. That's that battle rap shit, man. That's what make niggas who really out here really want to make an example out of niggas in battle rap to show how this shit really go. But then we got to evaluate like, damn, I'm going to crash out and end up doing a lot of time or life or being killed or hurt myself for battle rap, knowing, man, these niggas ain't really like that, but you never know. You know what I'm saying? So the energy that Goodz is just putting out right now is just all wrong, man. It's all wrong, and it's all wrong. And I'm not even saying, if y'all notice, I'm not even making a joke out of this part or whatever, because we could joke about the, you know, Slick Mans and shit. He put Slick Mans on there. He joking about it. We could joke about, you know, just the battle and who win or lost. That's part of battle rap. It is what it is. But this energy right here and me, you know, watching battle rap over the years and being a fan of Goodz and his demeanor, you know what I'm saying? And every time we cross paths, man, everything was smooth or whatever. I got Goodz number, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like I got any issue with Goodz personally at all. So that's what makes it worse, me seeing him like be like this. Like, you losing yourself, dog. You losing yourself. Your aura is like gone, man. We don't believe you unbothered, and then now you bothered to the point where you talking about doing something to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me see. Say besides the one punch from Goodz, Jims was getting busy. Cam, what's up? Picking and choosing, you know how it be. I forgot Cash brought up his daughter. Yeah. At this point, he should just punch somebody again. He shouldn't, though, because then you really gonna look bothered. And that ain't what we want. You know what I'm saying? Well, that ain't what I want, y'all. I don't want that to happen. I want him to just be accountable and say you lost the fucking battle, because it don't really mean shit. But it means a lot to him. And he's trying to convince us it doesn't. Goodz and Cal remind me of guys that have to have a group around them to pop off or whatever. Double O Kane says, Easy was talking filthy to Goodz on stage, but I'm not mad at that. That's battle rap. So I won't look at nobody as pussy because somebody talking crazy to him on stage or whatever, even though Easy was. You know what I'm saying? Stan says facts. Not with that punch he tossed, and I mean tossed at Jen's Dot. That's what I'm saying. That's what you know what those type of punches make me do, Dot? When I see people fight like that and I see punches like that, guess what I do? I end up doing some push-ups or working out or something. Going to hit the heavy bag or something like that. Like, make sure my shit tight because I will never don't want to look like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't never want to be on camera throwing some shit like that. I got to be then get pieced up a little bit or whatever, and I'm barely there, and I'm just in a punch just off of muscle memory just through, but I'm really not there. But other than that, I need to, you know what I'm saying, look like me, like I know what I'm doing. Throwing these motherfuckers. Say one MILLZ is crazy. Man, yeah, just me. That shit was pretty. Shit, it was close enough. I'm gonna go look at the footage. Facts, I salute you because everybody doing what you doing. We got game streams and everything from battle rappers now. I told y'all that, Carl D. What up, though? I told y'all to watch for it. You feel me? Appreciate you too, man. Nah, say he fell off, but he needs to pick himself back up. No, I don't think he fell off. Battle rap is, you know, what have you done for me lately? And then move on to the next topic real quick. He's making it tougher for him to be able to. But do he care? What is he doing interviews talking about battle? Because it don't sound like he want to battle. He's saying he don't need battle rap. He's saying it's over. He's saying he don't got the fire to battle. He said it's tough to battle. So why you doing interviews about battle rap if you're not planning on you know, making your money, or if you feel like we getting at you? Now I understand if he was blogging and doing it on his channel, because I'm sick of battle rap. I think battle rap is fucked up right now, or whatever. A lot of people in battle rap and, you know, win at me or, you know, lie on me, do stuff to me or whatever. But shit, I'm on my brand. I'm gonna get paid for talking shit about that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's something else too. There's something else he brought up too. I think it's in this clip.
Yeah, that's true.
And a nigga test that theory at any given time.
Right.
But that's why I chill. But that's why I chill and I stay away from certain shit that I know is gonna put me there because I'm too old to be getting into that, but I'm still working on myself. I'm still a man at the end of the day. I'm still got work to do. There's still certain shit that's gonna take me off.
That. I like
take
that.
Me there. I can walk away from mad shit though. I can walk away right now from a nigga saying that shit don't bother me no more.
Huh. Okay, all right. So he just said he can walk away from somebody saying SMD, which what he said right before that, like I'm too old to be getting into that shit or whatever. He right. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. I wish y'all could see that. That shit funny as hell. Yeah, I don't think he fell off. He's just making the wrong moves. But I like what he said about that. You know, he too old to be getting into that shit or whatever. And I understand because I be there too. You know what I'm saying? Also, hold on. What else he just said? He said, hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Walk away right now from a nigga saying,
oh yeah, that's what it is.
That shit don't bother me no more.
He said he could walk away from somebody saying SMD. So then if that's the case, then what the fuck are you talking about Big K or anybody doing too much to battle then? That you got to put hands on them. If worse is word, like I'm gonna be honest with y'all, words don't really get me there either. Somebody could be, yo, mama, that don't move me at all. I look at you as pathetic. You trying to hype yourself up to do something disrespectful to maybe see how far the other person will go, to make them make a situation or whatever that you might not really be ready for or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really care what people saying. I care about, so it's based on our relationship with my shit, right? With my case, with one of my cases. If you a street nigga, you been around me, we did anything street, any street conversations, we got any bond based on us being street niggas. If you call me a rat or anything like that, you gotta see me. Now, if you say your opinion on, you know, whatever is going around or whatever, that's a whole different thing or whatever. But that's not because of what you said. That's how that go. That's the protocol. It's gonna be like that when I'm 90. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever, like probably not. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever when I'm 90. But y'all understand what I'm saying. But that's why I shouldn't put myself in situations, especially in this era with so-called street niggas knowing that this shit ain't the same as what it was. or whatever. But words shouldn't affect you. You know what I'm saying at all. Now, somebody in your space, somebody pressing you, you can't go in this building, they blocking you, impeding your progress and you walking or whatever like that. Now, that's automatic grounds for me. I'm going in your shit. I don't give a fuck. You're not stopping me from moving. You know what I'm saying? You're not putting your hands on me, or you're not being overly aggressive and you within punching range for me. I'm not waiting to see when you're going to decide to do something to me. But if words don't mean nothing, then what you talking about with Big K? You say you don't know him. And y'all were talking over the internet. I don't understand that. You know what I'm saying? Say, let's see, pull it up. Timo Emo, man. That content protected. And I think I'll probably be all right, but it is what it is. Throwing a bottle and a sucker punch is his track record. Exactly. Throwing a bottle in the crowd and a sucker punch is your track. Unless it's something else, y'all. I don't know everything that people will know in battle rap as far as Goodz and that. When they fight like that, you rush them, Dale says. Easy was saying, chill out before I beat you the fuck up in here. Goodz tried to laugh it off. Well, he was supposed to laugh that off, Chad B. I remember that battle. I think he did what he's supposed to do. What he's going to saying, I beat you the fuck up and you battling me on stage and we getting paid. Okay. Say it again. You know what I'm saying, Chad B? That don't mean nothing to me. Nope. And that goes for everybody on stage. I don't care how aggressive somebody talking to somebody in a battle. I don't think somebody's a punk because they didn't hop off on them in a battle. I think it's weak if you swing on a nigga in a battle because he's talking crazy to you. That's what y'all getting paid to do. You get your turn or head your turn. You know what I'm saying? When is the Averb battle? I don't know. Also, Goodz can revamp his image with one battle because it's a finicky sport. Goodz can revamp his image with one battle. I agree. So Averb battle, I forgot, man. It's April something. I can't remember, man. I want to talk about that too. I'm gonna talk the Verb first before I say what I'm gonna say. Yeah, Goodz, that's what I say is, what have you done for me lately? They move on to the next thing, but Goodz is keeping this shit alive. When he popped out, man, Goodz could have laughed off the JAE MILLZ part and we would have respected it. Like, man, why y'all think I took a break, man? Nigga JAE MILLZ got on my ass. You hear me? That nigga, man, listen, he put belt the ass, whatever. I mean, I was in there fighting. Don't act like I wasn't fighting. I was saying some shit, but he had too much momentum. This whatever overpowered me. It is what it is. So I just had to step back. I could tell in my last blog, you know what I'm saying, that I did when I responded that I was like defensive and coming off defensive. I ain't getting no good reception or whatever. So now I'm back and just I accepted it. Happened. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not used to losing. I'm good. Y'all don't be seeing me just get killed or losing clearly. It's going to be at the very least debatable. So this was new for me. So I ain't handled it the best or whatever, but it's cool. I still able to make a joke about it. Like he could have been like, look at my shoes. Now I put Slick Madden on them myself. Hold on, let me move this. I put Slick Madden myself. So I ain't tripping. I took the price down. It is what it is. And we moving on from there. He would have been smooth from there. And then if anybody would have tried to press it, any of us bloggers, anybody else would have tried to press the issue and say, nah, nigga, you still mad over it. I'm like, okay, goddamn, man. He took the accountability. He would have been all right. He keeping this shit alive. And I think he trying like drunk bloggers talking and saying shit like that. Nigga, that ain't gonna make people stop blogging about you. If you in the news and you doing interviews, that's where the content go come from. It just is what it is. Say this wild. We ain't never seen Goodz look this crazy, man. We haven't. You know what I'm saying? Stan say he lying. He lying. Say, yeah, he do look crazy as fuck. If you really about action, you don't make a scene, you act on it quietly. Gym Life says, well, we know these niggas ain't that. For the most part, you know what I'm saying, Gym Life. Nisi said, tap the like. All right, y'all, I'm out of here, man. I'm out of here. Oh, no, we still got it's another thing he said, y'all. I tried to just save him. Hold on.
Huh. That's it. You ain't get there yet, bro. That's just words.
Damn, hold on, man. Why you got your hands all in tiger face, man? Did y'all see that? Hold on.
That's it. You ain't get there yet, bro. That's just words.
Hold on, man. Hold on. One more time, man. Why you got your hand all in tiger face?
That's it. You ain't get there.
Hold on. Let me go back to this. His hand all in tiger face, man. What second is that, y'all?
You ain't get there.
What second is that? 4:34, so like 4:33. Hold on. We gotta go back.
That's
hold on. You ain't. Why he got his hand all in tiger face like that, man? Huh? That's what I want to know, man. Hold on. Goodz had 3 times in his career where I had bad looks that makes the 4th hollow the dime easy to block in GMs. Hold on. Goodz had 3 times in his career where I had bad looks that makes the 4th hollow the dime easy. After hollow the dime the bottle easy. Then we get mad in gyms. Okay, bet. Okay, I got you. At first I was confused as hell, like what you're saying, but I got you. Send us this 4th incident. See, YouTubers get money from being them. So if Goodz have a product, it offers more than just being on YouTube. YouTubers get money for being them. So if Goodz have a product, it offers more than just being on YouTube. I don't get what you're saying, Follow Focus Media. Greg the Great say we back in action. All right, bet. Looks like he wanted to smell his fingers. First the shoe in the face, not a hand. Goodz wildin'.
Get there yet, bro. That's just words.
That's that New York shit, man. I'm gonna blame it on that.
What is it doing? What is it doing to you as a man?
Goodz though. Words ain't doing shit.
Now, but niggas say,
back, Greg.
Right. That's what I'm trying.
Yeah, you hear that?
It's an anthem. It's not none. I might, yo, bro. He said
we got like 40 seconds. I think he say one more thing. Damn, his hand. I didn't even mean to do this, man. Stop putting your hand all in Tiger face, man. No, Goodz wilding right now for real, man. Corshell, you right. He wilding. What is this nigga on right now, man? What is he on right now? What is he on right now? What is he on right now, y'all?
Yeah, I might laugh at nigga that say that.
I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna smash you.
Nah, I'm probably gonna laugh at him.
Right.
Now, if he continue like he wanted, that's not gonna drive me crazy where I want to go wow on nigga. I might laugh. Like, it was corny. Right. He don't even know. He good.
That's true. They're so used to just saying that on everything.
But if a nigga say something about my kid or something, then it's go. Boom. It ain't no nothing. That's my.
No, but see, you can't say that in one breath. If they words, they words. A motherfucker don't know your kid. Now, everybody got their different line. Like, he got the right to say that's his line or whatever, all he want, but you contradicting yourself, though. Like, you know what I'm saying?
My point. It's certain stuff I grew from that don't bother me no more. It depends. Now, I can't say that because it depends on the situation.
That's true.
If we already in the heat and it's about to go there and you say, well, it depends. If I'm about to swing anyway, I'm about to swing anyway or whatever. So it depends, but you gotta go from things and, you know, learn from things and keep yourself out of situations that's gonna get you into a situation.
Right.
All right, that's that, man. I go Froze gaming stream. Oh shit, hold on, Froze. You got motherfucking quarter lab. Hold on, Froze. I'm sorry. Oh, we gotta get you up out of there. We gotta get you up out of there, Brusky. We gotta get you up out of there, Brusky. Hold on. All right, man. Yeah, so man, Goodz is cooking himself, man. Goodz cooking himself, dog. Goodz cooking himself. Speaking of that, man, I'm gonna be on the gaming channel probably tomorrow morning. Honestly, the morning or the afternoon. We're gonna have a full day tomorrow. Now, LeBron is coming in town tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? The Lakers. We played them at 7. Thinking about, you know, sliding. I don't know. Let me look at them prices. You know what I'm saying? They play them tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So they is coming in town. I'm gonna check my little plug, see what they got going on down at the arena. Also, if there's any signings or something or whatever, man, I get going, which I don't think it is. The motherfucker's expensive. Let me see what y'all said. Boom. Goodz should have thanked Mills for the spike in sales and he would have been stunting. Or there wasn't no damn spike in sales, man. Say the ET go home finger and tiger face is crazy. Who was he trying to convince? Anthony Robinson says. He said himself. Froze should see you on Undisputed. Similar invite. He playing Undisputed. I didn't even see he was playing. I hurried up and get up out of there. So I wouldn't get flagged. No, he got quarter lab. All right, there go the gaming channel right here if y'all want to subscribe, man. Shout out to all the new subscribers over there too. I don't know if y'all noticed up there on the thumbnail and shit right here. Fighting demons, good. She fighting demons, dog. You fighting demons, man. Beasley talking this shit. You know what I'm saying? Here's what it is. So he's playing MLB the show. Okay, I got you. All right, so look, man, I'm done, man. I'm out of here. I appreciate y'all. I don't know what I'm about to do now. Something fun. Something fun. You know what I mean? I'm out of here. That's it. Beasley says y'all other leagues ain't shit but party promoters. I think y'all need to start talking y'all shit back. It's just like, dog, then too, did y'all see? Do y'all know? I'm gonna say, because y'all probably ain't see it. These niggas don't be. These niggas really was trying to act like I was trying to start something for real with TBL and Caps. Like we was joking, man. It's funny, it's entertainment, it's content, it's all right. Like it's okay. Like it's okay, y'all. Y'all trying to find anything, man. Y'all so jealous and envious, man, because y'all not confident in yourselves. Y'all want everybody else to feel like that. But I'm sorry, I don't know how to feel like that. I never will. All right, bet, Greg. All right, Marcus Chapman, what's up? All right, salute to everybody, man, that showed up, that showed off. We dropped that new music, man. They had me on that black hoodie. You know what I mean? I'm going to play it on the way out, man. Listen, make sure y'all be safe. It is Sunday, start of a new week coming up. Get them kids ready. Try to feed them a hot breakfast if y'all can, man. Y'all try to feed them that cold cereal, man, or them little Pop-Tarts or whatever. Try to make y'all kids a hot breakfast, man. It matters. I remember every time having a hot breakfast before school, just feeling like this is about to be a good day. Their metabolism going crazy anyway. They're going to burn it off by second period. You know what I'm saying? Make sure they get enough sleep. Make sure y'all saying kind words, telling them y'all love them, all your children, stuff like that. Also, man, prepare yourself mentally. Get y'all rest, man. Y'all getting ready for that work week. Don't put your head down, oh shit, it's another work week. It was a time, man, you was hoping that you got that job. Be happy that you got it. Be thankful that you got it or whatever. Get enough sleep. You're going to feel good when you wake up and then go attack the work day and look forward to, you know what I'm saying, the time after work or whatever, where you could relax and you could tune in to Matter of Fact's YouTube channel, you know what I'm saying? And you all right at that point. You know what I mean? So I'm about to play, let me see what I play today. It is Sunday. I'm going to play the Heart to Heart, man, on the end. And I'll play the other song on the beginning of the next stream. Hold on. Slick say on the way out. Let me get you right. Let me get your W. Then let me get Slick right. Boom. I think the leagues should start talking shit back to the URL or just talking they shit. It don't even got to be to the URL. Start talking they shit. Start telling us y'all history. I'm telling y'all right now, the move is history. 50 about to release Power Origins, like the whole background of Ghost and Tommy or that, whatever like that, and then in the Power Universe series. Do that in battle rap. Tell y'all history. We seeing a lot of y'all leagues. We don't know where y'all come from, why y'all started, where y'all started. Takeover Battle League existed before the Murder Mook and Hitman battle and the big battles they was throwing. They existed. BMB the Dime was on Takeover Battle League. You know what I'm saying? So tell people the history, man. Get creative. I know that's tough for some of y'all. You know what I mean? Nisi said everyone have a good night. Tap that like on the way out, please, and thank you. Chin say life is good. Say thank you, have a good night. I'm about to start writing as soon as baby girl get laid down. That's what I'm talking about. Get that work in. Bath and Body has buy two, get two free. They still got it, Doc? Oh, what's up? Like right now, right after I end the stream. Greg the Great says, have a good evening, ladies and gentlemen. All right, man, I'm going to holler at y'all, man. Y'all be safe. Life is great. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow, man. Be working out, man. Even when I don't do the members-only streams, man, working out or whatever, I'm putting in that work. 90-day mission, man. I'm going to holler at you.